All right, folks. Day 65, night shift. Uh, See if we can lock up a couple more contracts tonight.
I mean, you're about 2/3 of the way through now. How you feeling?
I am happy with the progress I've made,
Hmm.
although it hasn't been monetarily what I've wanted quite yet. The progress of my skill set has increased substantially. I'll say that for sure.
How's that?
My closing style and everything is way different than what I was doing 2 months ago.
Mhm.
Totally different. I cut you off on accident, though. What were you saying?
No, no, I was gonna say, how is it affecting your conversations, or like, where is it showing up in your process? Is it, oh, I've been closer to the wave. I've been more accurate with the comms. I've been able to level with them more, getting more motivation. Like, where's it showing up at?
I would say the closing ability is a little bit better because I have found in my experience, I still educate, of
Hello,
course, but
Robert.
I don't necessarily.
Hey, this is Alusine.
I'll finish that thought later.
This is Alusine calling you about your property on Abla. Hey, I know we spoke a couple months ago, and you had said that you're gonna for me to call you back in August, basically. I was like, hey, August is here. Let me call back.
Yeah, why not? It's another month or two. Little,
Uh,
anyway,
so you're gonna be ready to sell in a month or two,
that's what I said.
October.
The, considering
Oh, you're considering it. Why not? Why not guaranteed? If you don't mind me asking. You can say right now. All right.
You still on the phone?
No, no, I'm done. I'm done.
All
Sorry
right.
for interrupting.
Uh, Omar, you said lead 80.
It might have switched. Hold on.
I don't even remember what lead pack that is.
Here, I can just drop it down in the private chat.
Yeah. But to answer your question, Ken, um, I don't necessarily say things like, "Oh, if I sell it for 200,000, I got to put 60 into it. I need to be at 80." It's more so, what's your motivation? What happens if you don't get that? Are you fine with that? All right, how much do you actually need? All right,
Hmm.
cool. Let's see if I can make that happen.
Right, right.
I personally, and it works, but it was just, um, I personally was having people give pushback with numbers.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's something I'm doing, but it just wasn't working for me. And looking back at my actual like contracts that I've had, I don't think any of those were in hindsight when I was educating off of numbers, other than like maybe one or two.
Hmm.
So it's still educating, just not necessarily off of numbers.
Yeah. But more so having them educate you. What happens if you don't get that? Why is that important to you? What do you need? You versus me. If I sell it here, then I have to, and I will be paying this.
Yep.
Yep.
Omar, I should have asked this, but am I going in as your partner or am I closing them?
Fuck it, try to close it.
Where do I need it?
I mean, low 20s to be. You can get him under 20. There's no way you can, bro. He's just motivated.
sorry, the mailbox is full.
Is he one of them types that if I text him, he's never going to want to pick up the phone?
Probably so.
All right, I won't text him then.
Then again, he is 85.
So you probably won't hear see it. Who is this? 0337. What about you though, Ken? What's your progress look like these past couple months?
Definitely adjusted my my seller calls a lot. Just listening more, being present.
Hey, I got your text message.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like looking through my call log, I've called you in the past. I'm not sitting in front of my computer right now, but if I called you, it's probably because you either spoke with my team or maybe filled out a form on my website about selling a house.
Yeah.
Are you still selling?
Yeah.
All right, bear with me 1 second. I can still figure out what I need. What is the address?
Oh, 4305.
44305. All right. So what made you call me back today?
Yeah, I'm busy with the call.
You were busy when I called?
Yeah, I just free today and but I still busy tomorrow.
Okay. So what's the price you're looking to get for it?
Yeah, just looking for the how much is my house.
What was that? You're looking for how much your house is worth?
Yeah,
All right. Is this something you're really looking to sell, or is it more of an appraisal thing? Or you're
looking for sale.
looking to sell?
Yeah.
All right, I hear you. What's the price you were hoping to walk away with? Okay, I don't even know this guy's address. I don't know who that was.
He hung up?
Yep. I don't think he was serious about selling. I think he wanted an appraisal.
Probably not.
Who was that? So I can at least kick him out my system. When did I call him? Yesterday and Sunday. I don't know. Where's Chris at? He's got a New York lead that I should have been calling. So I think it's a deal. Text him. Hey Chris, can you send that New York lead again? How you sign? Unmute. So Ken, what do you think the biggest 3 pivots you've done in these past couple months?
So I've changed how I review my calls. I was already reviewing them pretty regularly, but I've been making a count of like. So I'll show you right here. So on this call here, can you see the tally marks or not really?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm doing there, I have a column for the seller, I have a column for myself, right? And then each line is labeled motivation, timeline, condition, price, property. And then on my side, I have open-ended, close-ended, statements, and interruptions. So I'm trying to see how many times I reference everything but motivation. How many of my questions are close-ended? Because I know that that's a big thing of mine. I'm guiding a lot. I'm asking yes/no questions. I'm hidden within close-ended questions are assumptions. So I've been trying to just monitor how many close-ended questions I'm asking, how many statements I'm saying. You said earlier this, and that, or I'm trying to take a look at the area here to see all those little statements there could be replaced with questions in one form or another. How many times do I interrupt them? And just being more mindful of those things as I go throughout the call. I'm jotting down what were like the most important things that they said, which I never even refer back to. You know, so really dissecting my calls has helped me just be more present in the moment. Actually responding to what they say. So on this conversation here, for example, I mentioned price 6 times. The seller mentioned price twice. Why am I so stuck on price? Motivation was mentioned 3 times. Was mentioned by me 3 times. They mentioned it 4 times. But if I have a discrepancy too many times, that means that I'm changing the topic. You know how RJ says we should be following them down the path they take us to? If they're talking about motivation, I shouldn't be talking about, oh, is this a 3-bedroom? Because when Zillow says this, or how soon are you looking to sell it? You know, they're talking to me about motivation. So why am I asking about timeline right now? You know, so trying to get my numbers to be more one-to-one with theirs, because I should be following them through the conversation. You know, if not, then we're having two different, you know, dialogues. You know,
Yeah.
And then at the end of the call, man, what's wrong with these sellers? Why don't they? Like, are they not understanding me? You're like, no, I'm not understanding them. They're not here to understand me. They're not here to fix my problem. You know, so
Yeah.
that's been cool. Other big changes. I really don't really get into condition unless they do. I'm really trying to find out what's going on. You know, like last night I talked to this lady for 50 minutes. She was my last call. We talked for 50 minutes, and I didn't even make her an offer. I was literally just talking to her about her problem the whole time, talking about options that she could try for fixing it. She's dealing with probate, you know, just kind of being present with her. She doesn't live in the house. She doesn't feel safe. So she's actually 2 hours away talking to me about all the stuff she's been dealing with, you know, just kind of being present for her. And then I would say the third biggest change has been tonality. I was very flat, trying to go professional mode when I was on calls. And in real life, there's fluctuations. There's excitement. There's, you know, just peaks and valleys within the conversation. And I was very flat throughout my calls. I didn't really have tonality, but learning how to not so much exaggerate it, but just mirroring the seller, you know, more effectively has helped. If they get excited, if they are offended by something, if they don't like how something was handled, whether that's by an attorney, whether that's by their previous realtor, whether that's by the last wholesaler, I'm kind of matching their when they discuss.
Hey, this is Alusine calling you about your property on Panoma. Looks like you reached out about selling that one. You still selling? Oh man, he hanged up.
I sign. I just do want you to know we can't hear the seller.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't. Just so you're aware. Just in case you want to review your call or something like that, and then you don't know.
Yeah, I thought you guys here. Okay, let me make some changes here. All right.
JV
JV what?
JV just made a post. So today he was on Discord talking through his headset, and we could hear the seller. So I told him to make a post on in the community of how he got that set up, because I know a lot of people do that. So he made a post. I'll tag you right now.
Okay. You want to tag me?
Yeah, I'm gonna tag you right now.
All right. I'm gonna message you on Facebook, so you got me. I don't use Alusine on Facebook for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Okay. I'll message you.
Okay.
All right, I did. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I think my StreamYard was muted, like for some reason. So let me try again.
Are you in the titanium group under that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, can you hear me? My phone ring though.
Yeah. But yeah, Ken, I just want you to know that because of you now, I feel like I'm not doing enough.
What's
Finally
up?
felt like I was doing enough. Now I feel like I'm not, because I'm not doing that. So what else am I missing that I never even thought of?
I mean, it's always just little things, you know. Like I don't even know where that came from. It's just I was already reviewing my calls, and I was just thinking, like, man, I keep running into this thing of closing the questions. Fuck it, let me just start counting how many times I do that. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. How many times am I doing all
Hey
this? other
Leo,
stuff?
it's Omar. I was giving you a call about a property there on Texas Ave. See if you were still looking to sell.
Okay, come through that again.
Say it one more time.
It's not the best tomorrow. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was calling about your property there on Texas Ave. Are you still looking to sell that?
No. Right now, I'm not quite sure. Back up a little bit. But probably right now, no.
Okay. And just curious. I mean, what would have to happen for you to want to sell?
Yeah. I don't. I'm not sure right now. That's the kind of situation I'm in. You just call me 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. We'll see what's going on, and go from there. I don't know. It's hell when you don't know what you're gonna do. But
Right.
Anyway, yeah. Just what's your first name?
My name is Omar.
Omar. Yeah, I think I got you in my book. I think I wrote you down. You called before, hasn't you?
No, it's my first time.
Oh, your first time? Okay.
Yes, sir. I mean, and let me ask you before I get you off the phone. I mean, when you're ready to sell, I mean, how much would you be looking to get for it?
Well, that's another thing. Further back when I was going to do some, I didn't have a price. I just said the people that were calling, you look at them, you do your thing, and give me a price. You know.
Okay.
I've never sold one. I've just bought them in the past. Of course, I'm 87 and I'm wore out, and I need to
Oh man, you said war.
download on some of them, and need to get some things straight first, and but that's to come.
I hear.
I don't know. I'm not going to be in no hurry, you know, or nothing like that. 3 or 4 weeks go by, we'll think about it. We'll just call and let me see where I'm at. That's all I can say right now. I'm not sure.
I got you, Leo. Okay, so then 3 to 4 weeks would be a better time for you then?
Yeah, somewhere in there. You know, I'd say things get done sometimes quicker than they're supposed to. But about then, that'd be good. All right.
All right.
You call me
Yeah, we'll keep in touch, Leo.
a few weeks or whatever. Sounds good. Okay.
Have a good
Thanks
one,
for
Leo.
calling, Omar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you
Bye.
bet.
Bye.
No, it would be nice
What's up?
if we weren't all across the country and we could all be in the office for a day, and then whenever somebody does something that's like taboo, like closed-ended, assumptive, whatever the case may be, somebody just flick them in the forehead. Just, I bet you everybody's habit will stop that day.
Is there a way we can do that virtually though? Like, what can we do virtually too?
Everybody
Yeah,
gets
make
like
a,
shot collars.
yeah, I was about to say you make a group little, you make a thing where y'all got to put money into it. Whoever's at the bottom of it, they don't get nothing whenever that time comes. Maybe end of the month, everybody gets something, and whoever's at the bottom don't get nothing.
Yo, can somebody look at this house for me? I spoke with him. He wants 145. He's in pre-foreclosure. There's not a date set yet.
He's in foreclosure?
What was that?
You say he's in foreclosure?
Yeah, but there's no date set yet.
Messaging system is not available. The mailbox is full.
I just don't understand. Zillow is, I mean, obviously it's his estimate. It's not factual, but it was saying like mid 200s.
To an automated voice messaging system.
Is that straight up his estimate, or is that comps?
286. I don't really see many comps, but I'm also not good at comping, which is why I just say let's see how low I can get it, and then if it starts with a 1 and I see things selling for high 2s or 3s, then I'm gonna lock it up and see what happens.
No, that's fair.
Um,
And now,
Hey Ken,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Along those lines, that I mean, based on your processes, that things that you've changed,
Mhm.
what have you also changed on the system side of things, like your systems and everything else?
I've been using CycleCell since January. I know some people change CRMs every 3 months, every 6 months, every 2 months.
That's wild.
I know there's been new things that have come out. You know, I know the Titanium came up with the build out. I'm using the Bevins build out. I'm using it for at least a year before I even look at anything else, because the transition process is just too much. So systematically, I haven't changed too much. Yeah. Doing more Dispo.
Okay.
That's changed over the last few months. Started in like April, May, June, kind of started gradually doing some. Now it's known enough to the point where people are kind of bringing me stuff that makes sense because they've heard I'm dispoing, and I'm just kind of cherry picking the ones that actually make sense, you know? So out of the 3 that closed in June, 2 of them were brought to me to dispo. So that was, I only had 1 of them that I actually had locked up. So seems to be an equal distance path to money for me, you know? So yeah, doing dispo, learning dispo. Once I got it down, but I'm assigning shit, so.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah. One of them, I just had a title issue come up on Friday. So trying to work through that. I just told the buyer about it today because I was able to pick enough brains, talk to Cassie, talk to RJ, talk to a couple of TU members down in Texas. So asked the buyer how he wants to go about it. You know, got a couple of ways to do it. We could either do a quick claim deed, which was RJ's suggestion, and I was already kind of leaning towards. It won't actually fix the title issue, but it gets the deal closed. If the buyer doesn't care about title insurance, then it's the path to go. The dude showed up to the house, to the walkthrough with the cash to buy it. So I figure he doesn't really care about paperwork too much. But I still wanted to know, hey, here's what's going on. Here are the options. Let me know what you want to do. I was very transparent with them. So we'll see. He said, give me a call back tomorrow. Let me know. But aside from that, everything else that I've assigned is closed. So that's pretty good.
Right.
I got one working with the Bevins right now. We just found a buyer for that on Saturday. He still hasn't signed the assignment. He said he's got a couple of terms he wants to address, but he hasn't addressed them yet. So we'll see. I feel like I got another one. Can't think of right now. I feel like I have 2 at the Bevins. Oh, yeah. The one that just got assigned. I have one that's closing on the 12th. Yeah. also with the Bevins. Working with Matt Levin on one in Pittsburgh right now. That one they wanted 10,000 plus back taxes and sewer, but the back taxes and sewer are more than what they thought it was. So now we're trying to figure out if we can. That was actually the older lady I just spoke with. She's trying to figure out what the city taxes are. I got the county taxes information. So, yeah. Establishing better relationships with the sellers, being very transparent up front. That's helped a lot, honestly, with everything, with renegotiations, with feedback, with anything procedural that's out of my control. Hey, this is coming from the buyer, this is coming from the attorney, this is coming from anybody but me. I'm just a messenger, and I'm just here to solve your problem. Here's what we need to do. I'm not asking you to do this. Here's what we need to do to get you to your destination. So.
And can you speak more to the transparency? What do you mean? Are you like upfront being transparent about wholesaling?
Yeah,
and things like that.
So let's say, for example, the deal that you just posted there, I would tell them, I see you're in Springfield. I'm actually based out of North Carolina. So how this will work is, if we were to agree on a price, you're going to go ahead and I'm going to send you over this agreement. We'll review that together here. I'll address any questions that you have. From there, we'll go ahead and get those pictures from you. I'm going to send those out to the local investors, not my partners, not my investors, to the local investors to see where they need to be at. And we'll get you all the feedback from there, and we'll either be good to close on the time and price we agreed to, or we'll need to revisit that. But I'm going to get that as soon as you share that with me, okay? And that's it. So they don't think I'm the buyer. They never thought I was the buyer, and they understand that any feedback that they get is not from me. So it helps down the road for sure. You never know when you're going to need to pass through that, what I'm saying, or to leverage that, the fact that you're just a middleman. But it's good to have established that up front, and then they know that you're going to bat for them. I'm going to put this for them. I'm going to get this move for you, and we are going to get this done. As in me and you, Mr. Seller, not me and my buyers.
Okay, so but the timing is when you are within a good range of price, right? Like when this is, we can close. This is gonna possibly close out. You're within the price range that can possibly close. That's kind of the timing when you disclose that. Is that right?
It depends. They might ask me up front. Hey, I see where you calling from. Oh yeah, I'm in North Carolina, and here's how this would work. Boom. I'll get in front of them whenever I need. So it's not really about if they're closable or not. I don't mind disclosing it at any point, as long as they have the comfort, like they're comfortable with your ability to perform. And so when they ask me where I'm from, I don't just say, oh, I'm in North Carolina. I say, oh, I'm based out of North Carolina, but we do this all over. So now it makes it a moot point. It's like, what does it matter if we're doing this? We're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. My computer doesn't need to restart. I just installed that thing that you shared.
Okay.
Hey, this is Matt. Leave a message. I'll call you back.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Good afternoon, Matt. It's Ken. You filled out a form on my website about a cash offer for your property on Mayfair Road. If you are still serious about a cash offer and you are still looking for a hassle-free transaction, I'd love to hop on a quick call and see if we could be a solution for you. You can reach me at 786-946-1604. Thank you.
I might not even get the new leads today. I might just be doing DC work.
Man, sometimes I move the needle.
Hey, James, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Yeah, so I just got your text message. Well, I got your text message earlier. I didn't get a chance to respond to it.
No, I thought it was it's too hard to get something done that fast. He's going out of town today.
What y'all? If y'all get a call on the phone, y'all can
Airport today.
have it. I got my earbud in, so I'll hear you get on the phone and I'll mute myself.
Okay.
Are you still there?
I am still here. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was going to say myself. Being that it is such a tight time frame between now and then, I thought that I had mentioned this, but maybe I didn't. My way of knowing who to send over there and who I'll be able to work with, what realtors to send, what investors to send, everything like that, contractors if need be, would be I need to get pictures first, and then after I get pictures, I can assess what's going on and see who I need to send out there. So I mean, I know that you've had bad experiences, obviously, with the squatters and the whole situation with that, but how would you like the rest of this transaction to play out so that we can get this done for you, get you into that next house and everything like that, and everything like that.
I was lied about getting some pictures of the whole place. And, see what he can do.
I hear you. And once again, I understand what happened with the squatter and stuff like that, but is a lockbox totally no go? Because everybody is, they're all third parties. So I don't want to say, hey, we'll meet this day, this time, whatever the case may be, and then people start canceling and stuff like that. I don't want to waste his time, your time. I don't want to waste anybody's time.
I'll do the best I can.
Okay. Do you think he'll be receptive to just throwing a lockbox on there so we can make this simple?
I don't think it'll bother him.
Okay. All right. So that works with me then. Once again, love to get this done for you. I will tell you though, because it's been so long since we've gotten the contract, we are definitely going to have to extend this out because, I haven't had any access to it,
I didn't understand. You're saying we're going to have to do what?
because I haven't been able to get into the house and send everybody in there and stuff like that. More likely than not, we're going to have to extend out the contract.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Still getting it done for you as soon as possible. Just a time thing.
No, you're as anxious as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Just pull the trigger one way or the other.
Yep.
Okay?
All right.
It's only 5 o'clock in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
It's 7 o'clock where you are and 6 o'clock where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll see him right now. Tell him what time it is where he is and tell him to call me as soon as he can.
Okay.
Does that work?
That does work. What does his work schedule typically look like? I know it's long hours, but
Don't know. I know that he works his ass off in the summertime. And he's just as bad in the wintertime because his company.
Hey, it's Ken. We actually spoke a few weeks back about that property over in Corsicana that you and Louise were looking to move on from. Are you still looking to sell that?
Yeah, I spoke to him. I'm not sure if I already spoke to you or I didn't remember. But yeah, I spoke to him and he said he was not going to sell for nothing less than 150.
You said 150?
Yeah.
Okay. And why was that number important to him, if you don't mind me asking?
Because he believes his house is valued at...
I know you said you didn't want to deal with the realtors yourself because you have to travel back and forth from Dallas and it's just too much with working.
I don't have time for people coming and view the house. I really don't have the time for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good time for me to go through all that process. So this is why it's out of our plans to put it on sale with a realtor.
Right. So would it be of help to you if we were to manage the realtor for you and handle the listings and you don't have to deal with any of that when we pay the realtor commission and get it sold for you on the market? Or is that something that you might find helpful?
The thing here is because we were staying over there, we still have pretty much all our belongings there. So there's like personal properties and stuff like that. So we wouldn't, like I said, If we just sell the house, it's gonna be like as is. We're just gonna take our personal belongings and that's it. If you don't want the furniture, what I'm gonna do is to just put it outside the street. See whomever wants to take the furniture. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll be willing to buy it as is. You don't need to do any repairs to it or anything like that. I would go ahead and reach out to realtors that we know they're in the area, see who has capacity to take this on, and we will handle the realtor fees and closing costs. You know, in terms of getting access to the property.
What's the benefit of doing it that way, like where you guys can put it on sale?
So
And deal with the viewings and all that.
So what we would do is we would get you the 150. We would pay the realtor fees, and then my job is I'm gonna have to fight for anything between what you get and what we can sell it for.
No, okay.
So let's say for example that it sells in the market at 200, right? I have to pay the buyer's realtor, the seller's realtor, the closer's costs, and then your 150. You know, we might at that point we might have 10,000 something like that, but it's worth it to me if it gets you out of this situation, gets the next family into the home, gets the realtor paid, everyone walks away happy, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. But that way you don't have to manage, you know, dealing with the realtor paying those costs or anything, and you can get the price that you need in order to feel good about this transaction, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So in terms of getting access to the property, that would just be a matter of if you want to put a lockbox on it, then, or if you're fine with the realtor putting a lockbox on it, that way you don't even have to go back and forth at all, you know, then that would probably be the route that we would take.
Okay. I mean, so we will get basically the 150. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. If you guys want to do that, that's fine with me. Could we get you like on a two-way call tomorrow, like around 9 o'clock in the morning?
9 a.m. Absolutely. I'll be here.
So I can talk to Luis, and we could get him on the phone for this proposal.
Okay. I would love that. So let's do. I'll go ahead and mark my calendar right now. I'll block out 9 a.m. for you and Louise. Okay, and we'll run through this together, and I'll address any questions that you have at that time.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Zyra. You have a good evening. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Jason, it's Mark. I got your online form about selling a property over on Fairmont Ave. I am still buying out there. Love to see if we can make something happen for you. Give me a call back.
Hey, Jamil.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you needed the property that you sent me yesterday at, the one on in Ohio?
Was that the 2 trailers from Saturday? I was saying Tyler was
No.
gonna walk it or something.
Maybe.
What's the?
It's a
You dropped the
Price
address
Strong
in the private chat. What was it?
Price Strong Road.
I gotta look. I think that's the one Tyler was gonna walk. If that's what I think it was at 60 is where I had him. He was asking 80. I don't even know how much of a wholesale fee it was on there. Tyler just said get it for as low as you can. So maybe 80 would work. I have no clue. But I tried it earlier. I think his number's off.
Well, he texted me this morning saying that it's for sale, but it's about to go through probate. I don't know if that changes anything.
It means it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
But you could still sign an agreement. and I wouldn't necessarily. It may not have to go to probate. I don't know off the top of my head. I remember I asked, but I don't know off the top of my head how long ago he inherited it. So you might be able to do an affidavit of heirship. If you can get him on the phone and get him to 60, I would lock it up and send it to title and say, hey, listen, what do we need to do here?
Let me give him a call.
What did I do wrong? I wonder if he's just shopping.
Person you've dialed.
He said
can't-
Ryan Holmes? Ryan Holmes or whatever the other builder is was offering him 45.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if he was like trying to shop me or something. Over a week ago at this point, and the dude was like, "Oh, I'll get you pictures this Tuesday," but he wanted earnest money. So I said, "All right, we'll give you earnest money, $2,000 non-refundable, and $2,000." But now I'm wondering if we should have put in there, process doesn't start until we get pictures and access.
Doesn't it have it on the agreement though? Like that you can get like an extension if paperwork or
Ernest.
photos are not. Oh, for earnest
Well,
money.
yeah, worst case scenario would terminate 13 days in, but it's like I'd prefer to just see the whole process through. But if he's gonna hold us up with pictures, he's definitely not gonna get $2,000 earnest money non-refundable next week.
Oh, you guys we're talking about system stuff that might have changed over the last little bit. Before I do any follow up with someone, I'm reviewing their call again. I may have reviewed it like that following Sunday when it happened, but let's say it's been a month since we spoke. I'm not just going to look at my notes and call them. I'm going to reread through. I'm going to re-listen to the call again, see what I missed before. If they text me back finally saying, "Hey, yeah, call me tomorrow," like the lady just did, I just spoke to. She said, "Oh, give me a call tomorrow at 9 a.m." So before 9 a.m. tomorrow or this evening, I'm going to re-listen to our initial call to see what points I might have missed in my notes that I already took, so I can make sure that I bring back up those either missed motivation things, because I'm not who I am now a month ago. You know what I mean? I'm not who I was a month ago now. So things that I might have breezed past back then, I want to make sure I bring to the forefront right now, to make sure that tomorrow's call goes well, In reality, even if nobody else answers the phone tomorrow, but if I can show up on point for that one call, the whole day is I'm in the green. You know what I mean? So just making sure that I'm fully aware of what's going on and I'm in the moment when I do get someone that says, "Call me at this time."
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have a CRM though.
Well, this
It's a
guy
great
wants me to
idea.
call tomorrow at 8.
The Ohio guy.
Yeah.
All right, I believe in you, Chris. You already know what's getting us on. If you lock it up for 60, it's a deal.
Your call has been forwarded to an audit.
I believe in you, Chris. Did you talk to Tori about that mobile home from yesterday?
Yeah, he's trying to see if any of his buyers are looking to take on it. But I need pictures too.
05106998. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
And Julie asked a question in the chat. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Nope. Oh yeah, it's all in the CRM.
Flexible. Take a picture of that. Send it to you.
Elena, I'm dealing with with the crisis right now, a life crisis. Can we talk tomorrow? I go, life crisis? Oh no, what's going on? Somehow the house wasn't ready. She's supposed to move into. They needed 2 weeks. She had to buy Airbnb. That's it. Nothing since then though. We're straight voicemails.
Damn. Let me get somebody on the phone. I'll put the property leads on in a minute.
You reached the voicemail signing this year.
I'm gonna hit some of Danny Force's leads in a second. I gotta at least touch those before I gotta earn property leads. I'm like 1 lead away from it charging me. You know how it is when you're in that bubble. You get below the threshold and shit, they got me. So I'm gonna work these.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you
You
would like
reached
to
Steve. Leave a message. You want me to call you back?
Hey, Robert, it's Ken. You put out a form on my website about a cash offer for your property on Colonial Circle. I'm not sure if you're still serious about selling, but if you are looking for a hassle-free transaction and you prefer a cash buyer, you can reach me at 786-946-1604. Thank you.
You reached Steve. Leave a message. You want me to call you back?
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hey, Steve, it's Mark. I got your online form. I was selling a property over on 18th Street. Still buying out there. Love to see if we can make something happen. Give me a call back when you get this.
I would say so. Was it property leads?
Yeah.
Was it recorded?
Here, yeah.
Is not available.
I would just take that clip and submit that because now you can do attachments just so that they understand context.
Even though I locked it up.
They don't need to know that.
Well, now this one's recorded too.
I need to stop talking.
You want to give, you know? I mean, if you want me to tell you don't do it, don't do it. You know, we love you. We love you, Gene. We love you, Steve. We love you, Sergio.
Yeah.
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any message.
And be at your mailbox.
Now, what I would do is I would still submit the refund request under mobile home and rented land, but when it says the reason for refund, I would say they're selling the difference. Oh, I mean, the 700 one looks like crap. The 5 one looks really nice, but they're both 20 years newer. Let me see what they got over here. Who wants what for it? 145.
145. Yeah. I mean,
I would just kill shot him and lock it up, just based on what I see
that
on
was a
Zillow.
kill shot. We went from 145 or 150 to 145. Is that? And I should have just flat out asked him, like, what type of fifth wheel is this? You need a brand new fifth wheel or something? Like,
We say he owes 100, right?
yeah.
Disconnected, dog.
I don't know though, because I'm not even in PropStream right now. I'm on Zillow, and I just looked up the city. All of the solds in the last year, and I see the 675, and then it drops off to 378. And this is a new build. It looks like. Oh no, it's a 1980 or 98. I lied. I don't see this moving. If it was anything other than a pre-foreclosure, it's like I would have just. We're gonna see.
Yeah, everything else is way older sales. He owes 100.
That's what he said.
And what happens if he doesn't get 145?
That's a great question. I didn't ask.
I've been asking that to everybody. Even if they might be in the web already, and I'm still gonna ask them what happens if you don't get that, because I want to know. You know.
Yeah.
Like let's say where they're at is in the web, right? But they've turned down offers.
Yo.
When you come in like that, they're way less likely to say, well, that's just how much I want for it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. It's just framing it appropriately. I 100% agree. Even at the 100 though, like I'm not confident in that, to be honest. I just don't see enough supporting data for where I would need to. I feel like I need to be sub 100 for what's actually like packed in that town. It's just he's big man on the block, and that's what I feel like is throwing all the numbers off. But I don't know.
All right. So if that's the case, I would submit it to the comp portal or hop into Joey's thing. But really, I don't want to just say that. I know he really wants to look at shit that's locked up. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to just be comping shit just for the sake of comping either. But yeah, I'll submit it to the comp portal.
Yeah. Yeah, I had this lead. I've been trying to call for like 2 weeks almost. I texted him. He said yes. I said, "Are you looking to sell?" He said yes. Make an offer or leave me alone. Like, do you want my fast offer or my good offer? He's like, give me both. I'm like, well, that takes more than what I could find on Zillow. You got a second? No response. So I just go on Zillow. His estimate was like 160. I'm just like, all right, we're gonna see what happens. 150. And he's like, no way, that's way too much. It needs everything. I have 35 into it.
Wait, the Zillow price was 160? The Zillow price was 160 and you offer him 150?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, 80 should be the highest you're offering him.
It's to get him on the phone.
Oh, no.
And then he's like, it's fucked because I'm looking at the what's it called?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know it was fucked. So yeah, I gotta be way lower.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. That's what I would say.
I'll finish his call and then I'll go back to it. It's a funny story though.
Okay. I'm just kind of looking right now, and I'm trying to test in the water to find out my options. I understand that, I'm probably not going to make a whole lot, but I could at least get out of it clean and fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might not make much, but so I'm interested in basically having some folks, that are in this business to come out and look, because
Like I said, I want a fresh start. If I have to lose money to get it, then it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, let me know the questions you have on the property, and I'll answer them, and then maybe we can set up an appointment if you're interested.
Yeah. How much are you looking to get?
Well, so I owe 228, and 10 acres, probably 1 acre that's good. It's a smaller home, 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 800 square feet. I would love to. It would be great to walk away with like, even 10K or 20K, like 5K, anything, so that I can just at least move. But I don't expect that. I don't know. I know that it's valuing at around 330, but I know that you guys have to put money into it and flip them.
Yeah.
I know the whole game. And it does need floors and some paint, and it needs like a general, generic remodel on the kitchen and bathroom. So it does need stuff, and so and I'll just be honest. I dated a serial cheater, and I just found out he was cheating on me for 10 years, and I've already cried multiple weekends in a row, and now I'm standing on this side of business,
The next plan, so that I can.
I have a friend that I know from high school that I probably could rent from. They have, so I have somewhere to move. That's a non-issue.
Okay, so you're gonna try to stay around within the area.
But technically, the company owns it. They get the write-off. But the house has solar, it has Tesla batteries. It has a lot of really good qualities going for it. So, and I know I'll probably take a loss this way, but I have to get a fresh start.
Yeah, no, it's tough. I mean, after going through such, and then it's a lot.
Yeah. If you're able to set up an appointment, and you're interested, and if you're not, that's okay too. I'm gonna just keep calling around. I will be honest. I'm kind of taking, I'm gonna be like 3 of you guys, and whoever offers me the best, and the best guidance wins.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, I'm up here in Oregon, and I do this nationwide. So I will have boots on the ground. I can send someone to look at the property. If we were to come to.
Email me.
Yeah.
So why don't you get back to me? You have my phone for all my info now, and you let me know. I'm basically here right now, around 24/7. I'm kind of a hermit.
Yeah, no. Can you tell me a little bit about the solar there? Did you say you still? How much do you own on that one?
228.
Oh, the house is the 228.
Yeah, what's left on it, I bought it, and it's a pretty Catholic, but that would probably be in prime condition.
Yeah. How much would you like to walk away with?
To be quite honest with you, if I could get rid of it for anywhere in the 250 to 275 market, I'd be tickled pink. I'd give him his dollar and I'd bounce. No, I'm kidding. If the court makes me give him half, I'll give him half. But I just want to move on, and it's been a horrible experience. And if it was worth less than that, I'm willing to talk and negotiate. I'm not desperate, but I am very much a woman that's been heartbroken and just wants a fresh start.
All right. Here's what I can do, right? I mean, I'm here to work with you to get as much money into your pocket. I mean, given the situation that you dealt with and you're dealing with, I mean, I just want to be a solution for you. The numbers are going to be the numbers, but for me, it's really about, hey, how do we solve this together? I'm on your team. I just want to work with you to see how we can do this together. What I can do for you is, since based on the numbers that you shared with me, I can get this in front of a couple local investors out there to come walk it and see and give us feedback, and they'll tell us exactly where they're going to be at. And based on that feedback, we know exactly what the market is speaking. Because at the end of the day, me and you don't get to set the price. It's really the market that gets to set the price.
I know the market does, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, can I get your first name again, or the company's name, hon?
Yeah, my first name is Alusine.
Yes, so please do that. Reach out and let's find out, because like I said, at this point, I'm not desperate, but I want out, you know?
Okay.
So, I know I'm gonna take a loss. I know if I went to market, I would get double or triple, you know, I would probably get the 3 or whatever if I put money into it, but I gotta move on.
Okay, so here's what we can do. Given what you're looking to get, how about we, for me to go to work, we lock this up at, let's say we lock this up because you owe 228. Let's lock it up at 240, and so basically what I mean by that is we agree, me and you, that I'm gonna buy it from you at 240. This is just for me to have the right to go show this thing to the investors in the area, and then they're gonna come walk the property. They give us feedback. If it sells at 240 or above, that's cream on top of it. This is gonna be just between me and you. It's just for us to have an agreement. And if it comes below that, you know exactly, because I'm going to involve you every step of the way. I'm going to be very transparent. You see everything that's going on, and then you get to make the final decision. Because for me, I'm just here to help, with the process. And if you're wondering how do I make my money, it's just a finder's fee that the investor will give to me if they close the deal. So
and I know, and flipping it, and
yeah.
I know there's lots of you off the interest and then off the flip, and I just don't want to wake up in this house anymore. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah. What does moving on look like for you?
Like I said, I'm gonna move in with a friend of mine from high school that I've known since high school. He's probably my soulmate, and I'm gonna rent from him for a while and see how that feels and goes.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, then I want to get into a rental, and I want to get off of out of the. I love Georgetown, but I would like to be a little bit more into the city. So I'm not going to buy again. I'm just probably going to rent from a friend.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, if you're up for that, I can send you a 2-page agreement so that we get to work right away, so that you can get this feedback as soon as possible. And as I said, if anything comes back, you don't like it, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
It's all up to you. I want to give you.
Have my email right from my inquiry.
Yes. Oh, let me verify.
Yeah. Go ahead and draft something up so I can take a look at it in ink, and then we can talk more. Yes, because like I said, I'm very flexible, and it is a small home. I literally could put all of what I'm keeping in storage and the rest in the trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, yes, this sounds wonderful. Sounds a lot more promising than it did this morning. So, yeah. And it's a beautiful property. It could even, I don't know if somebody has an interest, but you could even turn it into like one of those little rentals that people come out and stay at. I often thought it could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And when you said it's
to give you ideas with your money, but I often thought it was like a cute little rental. If you did a little cabin vibe with it. So, but anyway, yeah, please send me over some paperwork, and I'll take a look at it with my friend, and I as long as everything looks good, I try to proceed forward and see what we can do to just get out of this.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the idea of you, picking your friend's brain as well. Give her the perspective of what we're planning to do and how we're coming in, and
And I think this will just be the best way for me to just get done and out of this. Like I said, I could wait a whole nother year and go to market, but I don't think personally that's the best thing for me. So I'm willing to take a hit on the money to do the right thing for my soul.
Did you say you this is better than earlier? Is that like did you speak to other people this morning? I'm just wondering.
Only one. I've only talked to one other company, and I think they're going to come out Friday, but we have no agreements or anything, and they're just going to come look at it. So no, basically I found all this stuff out in the last 2 weeks,
Mm.
And my friend was kind of like yesterday and the day before, like, hey, you know, like this would be probably the best way. And I know it sucks, you know, but like it'll be the fastest and the cleanest.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
right now there's only one other person, and so if I liked your offer, I would just tell them, hey, I went with someone else. And I'm not going to bother to call anybody else since I have had. I'm going to let my friend know because he keeps sending me phone numbers to call. I was like, damn down. Okay, new coming out. Okay.
You got a real one right there.
I do. I got a real one on the other end here. I'm like, oh my god, quit sending me phone numbers. So, anyways, they'll be pleased to hear I have two people, and I think that's plenty. I think between one of you guys, we can figure. And I don't even remember. I think it was a female I talked to earlier on the phone. But anyways, you know, I'm being completely transparent. I know I'm going to take a hit, but spiritually I already did. So I got to get out of here.
Yeah. Hey, Heidi, I'm here to support you through this journey. For me, the numbers are always going to be the numbers. It's the human relationship that matters the most to me.
And I get that, you know, and for me, I just want out, and I think this will be the fastest, cleanest.
All right, let me send this over to you, and I'll call you back so that we can just walk through it.
And I wrote down your phone number already, and like I said, I'm not going to keep calling because I already have the one coming up on Friday, and I feel very optimistic between one of you guys that we can probably get this done. So, and the other party's agreeable, but like I said, he's in a lot of legal trouble right now. So I don't know how that'll play into it. Like we might have to have the court say, yeah, he can't sign because he's in jail. Here you go. So, or he'll sign. So he's completely agreeable. He knows that this is where it is. He knows. He knows. This is what happens when you cheat on somebody with their best friend for 30 years. He knows. So.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, I mean, the universe always, brings down accountability. And if no, I was just saying, there's always, you have to. There's no free lunch. There's always a price that you have to pay for stuff you do. So I guess that's what's getting to him now.
Yeah. So he's completely agreeable. He knows he has no options here. So.
All right, I'll send this over to you, and then I'd love to be available to answer any questions whatsoever that you have. And yeah, if your friend also have questions, I'll be happy to hop on a phone call, a 3-way call with you and her, so that she can also just ask her questions directly. If you're comfortable with that, I just want to make sure that I'm there to support.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. There's not enough of that in this world anymore. So us good folks got to stick together.
Yeah.
Try to help each other out. So I do appreciate it. And I'm going to look at it as soon as you get it. My friend's at work, but we'll look at it. And like I said, I honestly would like to be out of here within the next 60, if not 60 to 90 days. And nothing more, you know what I mean? Because it's just too much.
All right, no problem. Yeah, okay.
All right, so we'll talk more soon, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, Janelle. You say?
Cool.
All right.
Messages.
What was that?
No, I thought you were asking.
Thank you for calling.
Skipping leads or not? Can I ask you something?
Yes, please.
What made you pivot to price so quick? Is it she was already right price, so you were like, I'm gonna just lock it up? What made you go that fast?
On price, it's just a quick view of where I see properties there. It's like 330-ish neighborhood. So I just glanced at that real quick and just try to focus on her conversation. So she said she has 2 point something acres. The properties here, they have big lot sizes, but it's not that much.
All right. And then you mentioned the feedback and stuff like that. So I'm guessing it sounds like it's not in the web right now.
I just said, hey, it's probably gonna be maybe 28K in repairs. That's like a full rehab repairs. And then from there, I just plugged it there to be able to land on that price. That's kind of how I thought about it. It was a real quick stuff I did there. Looked at what properties are going for in the area and sized the rehab to then land on that price.
Okay. Just because from the outside looking in, it looked as though you almost got excited, like, oh, shoot, this is a deal. And then ran the price. That's what it felt like. Was it just me? Did anybody else feel that way? Or am I just making things up in my head?
On what
No,
side?
you're right. I didn't do thorough competent underwriting.
No, I'm
sorry, I
I'm not
was listening
saying
to
that I was talking about Ali Sign's last call. I'm not saying that you needed to do more competent underwriting. I'm saying before you knew what she needed, you offered 240, and 240 is outside of the web. So why continue? You said yourself you want to be a solution, you want to help her out. Why not figure out what she needs?
Hello, Omar?
Yes?
What's your name?
Omar.
Okay, you call my husband. You calling from Florida?
No, I'm not. I'm based out of Michigan.
You based out of Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, have you talked to my husband before?
No, this would be my first time.
He had to go. Okay, and how did you get the information?
Yeah, so it's just a cold caller that calls to see if you guys are looking to sell the property, and then they just pass along the information.
And they just pass on the information.
Yes.
Okay, well, we have people in the area trying to buy places from us, and you are in Michigan.
Correct.
Okay. You have agents up here?
Not agents.
Illinois?
I do have people that can look at the property for me if need be.
Oh.
Yeah, I buy nationwide, so that wouldn't be a problem.
What?
I'm saying I do this nationwide, so that wouldn't be a problem, like getting people to take a look at it.
I understand, but there are people working with us who live, in the area, right here, a few miles, like within 25-mile distances from us. So my husband had to go in and check with the tenant, so he gave the phone to me. So had y'all spoken in detail?
Say it one more time.
Have you and my husband spoken in detail about any property?
No. Like I mentioned before, this is my first time calling them. I called them earlier. I guess they were driving, and he just told me to give me a call back in 30 minutes.
Okay, well, he may have to talk with you when he comes back because he just went in talking with some tenants. Okay.
I understand. So, like, is today still a good time for him and me to have a chat?
It might be better in the morning because we've had a busy day, and now I'm driving, and he had to go in to speak with one of the tenants. So.
Okay, and I know you mentioned you guys working with other people local by. Is that, are you guys working with like realtors or buyers, or what's that going?
No, and they are in investment group just like you are, I guess.
I see.
Mm-hmm. And we always get these flyers in the mail from people that you can sell, and you don't have to pay closing costs and all of this stuff. But my husband is he was a realtor, but he didn't renew his license the last few years. He retired from that.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm still talking with Omar. He is not in the area. He's out from He's out in Michigan. Okay. Okay. Did you want to did you want to say anything to him now? I tell him the best time to call back would be in the morning time, I guess, because we winding our days up today, the day up. We are going to go home and relax. So we are just calling back in the morning. Now you're in Michigan. Is that on the same Central Time as we are?
No, I'd be Eastern. I think I'm probably
Eastern Time.
yeah.
You are. You would be. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then also, I mean, before I get you guys off the phone, I mean, do you guys have a price in mind you guys were hoping to get?
Wait just a minute. Wait. I'm putting you on speaker so he can hear. What did you ask?
Yeah, I was asking, I mean, before I let you guys go, if you guys had a price in mind you guys were hoping to get for the property.
Now, which property were you talking about?
I was calling about
In the car.
Oh,
If we have
you can
a
unmute
price.
if you're on the phone, Christopher.
are you currently living in the house, or are you renting it? I guess what's the situation with it?
I'm living in it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And just out of curiosity, I mean, what's got you considering selling the property?
I gotta move closer to the Dallas Fort Worth area for health reasons.
For a what, sorry?
Health reasons.
Oh, health reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everything all right?
And it could be better.
I feel you on that, yeah. Man. And I guess how soon are you looking to make that move?
Hopefully by the end of this month or by this next month.
End of this month or next month? Okay, so at least within the next month and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Hmm. And I guess just out of curiosity, do you have a place picked out over there already, or what does that look like?
A place to stay for now with a friend. She has an extra house that she said that we could that we and my kids could stay at. And we could find our own place. And but it's hard to look for places, over there because I'm over here.
Yeah.
And I work too, so I mean it's hard for me to take time off and go over there and look for, it's just one of the days to look for houses and stuff, like a property. So
Yeah. So, I mean, you said you're working right now. I guess, are you gonna have to find a job in the DFW area, or what is that?
yeah, I have to find like a local job. I can't. And now I do over the road regional driving, so I can't be doing that very much longer. So I'll be trying to look for like a local job in that area.
Okay. And I guess, do you have like an area that you're looking to move to, like in the DFW, like a certain city?
It's gonna be outside of the DFW area.
Oh, okay. Around like Plano, or do you know?
No, like east of Dallas, like I'm trying to feel this down. So like from Tyler, between Dallas and Tyler, in that area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to live in the DFW area. I don't know if you know where Grapevine is, but it's kind of in the middle between Dallas and Fort Worth. I lived there for a little bit.
I lived in Arlington. I lived there for about 2 years with my ex-wife. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice.
I'm just trying to live in a big town. I just want to be somewhere away from big cities, you know.
Yeah, I mean the traffic is terrible, first of all, and then it can also get very expensive for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you said the appraisers said it's valued at 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I know it's just a 2-bedroom, one bath, but it has what do you call it? It has an AC and everything unit, and it has a separate has a washer and dryer area, laundry. What do you call it? Laundry room on its own, and there's a shed that I converted into a living quarter. It has has a full it's like what do you call it? There's a whole bathroom. It has the shower, the toilet, the sink, and the kitchen has it's I don't know what they call it, like a mother-in-law suite, I guess is what they used to call it.
Oh.
It's in the shed, like converted into a shed.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
Okay. So the kitchen area was converted to that, or it's like additional to it? I didn't quite understand that one.
What do you mean? No, there's a house in the back of the house.
Oh,
I
like
converted that. I remodeled the whole thing in the back. It has a kitchen. It has a 3/4 bath, and we got the living room and bedroom together in one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that one has heat and air in it too.
I guess are you
And electrical and everything.
renting that one out, or like you just have it there for?
I stay in it. I've been offered. People had offered me to rent it,
Uh-huh.
and my renter, he said for like I can't remember what the terms she used. It's like a 1-bedroom apartment, I guess is what you would call it. She said I can rent that about $800 a month, and it was all bills paid and stuff. They run on the same system, the same light and gas, all that utilities. And she said I could rent it out anywhere from 800 to 1,000 with all bills paid and everything for it.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a kind of like a grandmother suite or something like that, is what they call it.
Yeah, because this building's like she has been here since what I was told from the owners was back in 1964 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just remodeled it. I got it all out and put new electrical lines and plumbing and everything. So
Okay. I mean, is there? I mean, I'm just kind of curious. Is there a reason? Because you said you had a realtor friend, and you did remodels to it. Is there a reason why you don't list it on the market?
it's too long. I don't want to pay all that bullshit realtors ask for.
Mm.
The commissions and all that other bullshit that they ask for.
Yeah, I mean, because essentially that's where you would get the most amount of money. But then, yeah, you run the risk of waiting a long time if you don't get the right realtor.
Yeah.
So you're looking for some speed and convenience, which I can definitely provide. But I just have to make sense for the both of us. Um, hmm. Let's see.
Did you look it up yet already?
I have the address. I haven't, anything beyond that. I don't usually until I get the seller on the phone.
Rod, you called me up saying, brother, you stuttered.
I said I don't usually look it up until I have the seller on the phone.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, everybody else a little bit ahead of you.
All right. Well, you haven't worked with any of them yet. You're still looking to sell it, so they're not doing something right.
I've worked with them and learned how with different property. I've sold 2 properties already.
Okay, but not this one with them.
No, not this one.
All right. So what are you looking to get for it?
I'm looking at 19.
19,000.
Yep.
All right. Catching you up to speed. What's got you looking to sell it?
I'm older than you think. I'm retired, and I just don't. I want to go down south. I'm leaving the area, man.
Mhm.
So anyway, it's all cleaned out. Bathtub, I had it gutted. Not all the way gutted, but the bathtub, sinks, everything's cleared out, and I'm not going back and forth. You know what I mean? If you don't know how to do your homework, get the pictures and look at it, and see it's worth way more than that, and the potential. You know what I mean? I'm not going to call me back and say 15. We just wait till the time.
No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm trying
I
to.
was at 15, but I spent 3,500. I spent almost that just cleaning it out.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you've had a lot of these conversations and they didn't go so well.
I am. I know you're flipping. You're going to call the guys in the area and all that. And it's, you know what I mean? You ain't independent. You're just doing your job.
So what's been most of the feedback so far? Have you been under contract on this one?
No, I just kept going. I had other stuff going on. Like today, I just went through the conventional way. My godson is a realtor, and he's trying to he firsthand this and that. Then he got a little crew on the side. So if I was gonna give it away, I would give it to my family. You know what I mean? I got somebody that, you know what I mean? 5,000 and all that kind of stuff. If I was gonna do that, I'm just saying I got somebody to give it to. I understand your point too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, you look it up. It's right next to a church. I can tell you that. And it's in something you don't get in the feedback. It's a college town taking over. It's 2 units. Each unit's got a 2-car garage underneath. That's the potential. And upstairs, 2 kitchens side by side. Bedroom. 1 bedroom upstairs. Bedroom, kitchen, living room, and a porch deck.
And how soon would you be looking to sell it if we were to agree on a price?
As soon as you get your work done, man, you call back. You're gonna have to text me because all those spam calls. If I wasn't really taking a call, looking for something, a call. If I had thought potential spam, I wouldn't answer. But you got through. So you got my number, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
My name is Ken.
Ken?
Yes, sir.
Text me Ken, and then I'm going to answer that text call from now on. But if it don't come up Ken or associate with it, you ain't going to get through. I'm just saying, anyways. If it comes back potential spam and all that, so you got your own I don't know here how you want to do it.
Yeah. I don't mind shooting you a text over. So look, you did say that you've already kind of started doing some of the rehab to it. What's got you looking to sell it instead of finishing it out?
Well, I'm still there. I got a partner. Somebody go do all the legwork and the running. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm tired. I'm not doing it. And like, as soon as I talk to somebody, and they say, well, like, go down and change the locks. They call me up and say they need something. That's it. I'm going to tell them, meet me there, and I ain't going to be there. That's where I'm at now. So I told you up front, I wasn't going to do this, right?
So if
you call back and you start running me through those ropes and you ain't did your homework, I'm going to listen to you and you're wasting your time.
All right. So you said you want me to get my own pictures, right? How do I go about getting access to the property?
How do you guys get pictures of the property?
I mean, from the outside, anybody can walk it, but usually I would have the seller send the pictures to me so I can share those with my local guys before they waste the time driving out there, at least so we know what we're dealing with.
So you are going to try to flip it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Were you battling with that guy, Ken?
You said what?
You were battling with that guy?
No, not really. He said I could hit him up. He said shoot him a text from my personal number instead of CRM because it came through the spam. He was cool-ish.
Yeah, man. I was getting into it with that one guy. I just muted for he was told him about wholesaling. He was like, "I'm not doing that."
No, he didn't have a problem with it. I said, he said, so you're flipping it? I said, yeah. He said, okay. He said, how you go about getting the picture? I said, usually I have the seller send it to me. So, all right, well, send me a text from your personal number, not this spam number, and I'll send it to you. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. You guys feel like the wholesale objection is overcome? Like you can overcome it?
I haven't had it stop me in a while.
Yeah. That's like fucking boom boom for me. Usually it's like, I don't give a shit what you do with it as long as I get my money. But this guy was like, if I'm dealing with you, I'm dealing with you. You know, I can give a shit if you sell it the next day. That's the same thing if I wholesale it. It don't matter.
No, I mean, and even that, I would say, all right, cool. Then you won't have to deal with the buyers. I'll deal with the buyers. You deal with me. Cool.
Yeah, he was an old realtor, so he was like, if I want to sell, I could do it myself. Why would I want the middleman?
Well, why are you filling out these forms instead of listing it?
It was iSpeed.
Uh.
Yeah, it's a lead pack. I was like, all right. At the end of the day, I was like, look, man, I'll be honest with you because other people won't. So, and just left it at
the
that.
same thing still applies though. Not necessarily what made you fill out the form, but hey, anybody that calls you, what does somebody that flips houses look like cold calling you? That's
made him mad because I don't know. His wife was nice too. I'm like, man, let me just speak to your wife because you're a fucking bitch. You know?
Oh, he would have loved that. You think asking him what am I doing would make him mad? Oh, that'd have his ass to the moon. Like, I'm talking to your wife, not you. Step aside. Not preferred, and it's a refund. Possible, yeah, you might be able to sell it on a wrap, but you need it super cheap. How old?
Mm-hmm.
So, cash continue?
Yes.
Okay. Almost done. I agreed to be legally bound by this document and wrapped up signed term service. Okay. Alrighty.
All right, perfect. So I can check and make sure it got back to me safely. Do you happen to have pictures of it from the last people? Yeah, from the last people that were trying to buy it.
Yeah. I took some pictures of it when I was there the last time when I was emptying it out. You mean like outside or inside or everything?
Preferably anything.
Okay, it's rough on the inside.
I hear you.
I don't look too bad, but yeah, I can send you some to that email that I sent it to before, the Gmail.
That, or you could just text it to this number, whatever's easier.
Okay, all right. They're in my photos. Thanks, Mom. They're in my I just regular photos, so it doesn't matter. Whichever you prefer.
Okay.
And I can try to put a text underneath saying, obviously some rooms you'll be able to tell what it is, but some of them maybe not.
Okay. I think it'll be easier to text it to me if possible, and if for whatever reason that doesn't work, then you can email them, but text should be fine.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. I'll try to get that done for you tonight.
Alrighty, thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, yep, talk to you in a little bit then.
Alrighty, have a good one.
Okay, all right. Bye.
Bye. That was that deal from last night. She had to get her mom to sign it. Chris, what happened with your you still on the phone?
No.
Oh.
The guy
What
was
is it?
looking for retail, but he's not wanting to pay realtor commission. He's like, I'm not looking to pay that shit. And then he got mad when I offered him 65. Which I didn't even know if that was a good number. I just gave him a number.
All right. Can you get from under me, dog? Thank you. Mike, I heard you all day. I know you probably sent out like 3 contracts already.
Nah, bro. I actually Isaiah's not on here, but he helped me get one a day in person in San Antonio. He gave me a guy that can go lock one up for me. So shout
I
out
got
to
somebody in
Isaiah.
San Antonio.
Yeah, I don't know why I get so many San Antonio leads.
Yeah, there's somebody about 2 blocks away from you that just so happens to live in San Antonio. Novation expert, seller finance, just creative finance expert.
Mm.
You forgot good looking too.
Yeah, I got on here pretty late today, man. I'm trying to pick up rate not as good. And the last lady I just was telling y'all about, she just hung up on me. So
For what?
I messed up. Well, yeah, I think I messed up. Because I tried to. She said she wants to move to Tennessee, and I basically let her know, if it's on rented land, we have to, come in a little less than what she was asking. And as soon as I said that, she hung up on me.
What was she asking?
She was only asking 60 for it, but it's like I can't. And she said it needs a new roof, it needs a new furnace, it needs this, it needs that, and it's like
Why was 60 important to her?
You said what?
Why was 60 important to her?
I asked her that. She said it wasn't. She said she just kind of just threw it out there because she think that she can use that as a down payment on her new property in Tennessee.
Okay.
So
if 60 is not important to her, what amount is important to her? Or what is she trying to accomplish that's important to her?
Yeah, I wish I got that far. I can.
Yeah, she was like, nah.
I didn't get that far. I mean, I think I messed up though, because the way I kind of pitched it, that we needed a little, cheaper or needed less than what she was asking. I could have said that better.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that at all. I would try to get her to start talking herself down. What do you actually need to accomplish? If 60 is not attached to anything in particular, what are you looking to accomplish besides selling the property?
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't lie to you. For a mobile home on rented land, I would have probably did the same thing.
But I'm looking at, I guess, what is this? I'm looking at the comps. I mean, it's kind of tough to comp too, because it's a whole bunch of single families. Like,
so what I was saying with those, I know you couldn't hear me. I was saying pretty much it comes down to: is there an HOA fee? Is there a lot fee? How much can it rent for? Can there be a spread there? So let's say the lot fee is $300, but it can rent for like $1,500. Might make sense, might not. If an investor might be able to buy it and sell it on a rack. If she's still making payments on it, let's say she's paying $200 a month for. I don't know what she's paying, $300, $400.
Pay it off.
Okay, it's paid off. So that means that she could finance the trailer to the investor. And let's say we go to finance at $60,000, right? We give her 10 at closing and finance to 50, right? And we say whatever those monthly payments might look like. Then we have the lot fee on top of that. Let's say we pay her $300 a month. We pay the lot fee $300 a month. That's $600 a month in payments from the investor, right? But they're renting it out for $1,500. Their cash flow $900 a month after you take utilities and stuff. It might make sense for somebody to cash flow $900 a month, But to just straight up give her 60,000 in cash might not make sense. So what do you need for that down payment to get you into that next house? 10,000, 20,000, 15,000. Here's the 15. We'll finance the rest of it. Now let me see what I can do. But we also might need to be a little bit lower. I know once I get feedback from these investors. But for now, how does that sound? Get you that down payment. Can we at least do that for you and figure out the rest as we go?
Yeah, I probably should have dug a little deeper. I still have the lead for like tomorrow or something like that. I don't think she want to talk to me anymore, but
I mean, she's a mobile home and rented land, but that's just the overall concept of like now our solution is attached to their what she's looking to do. All she's looking to do is make that down payment. Cool, we can handle the down payment and we'll get you the price later.
And one more question, Ken, while you in here.
Yep.
I got another guy, and his house is like a 2-bed, 1-bath. He's looking to sell it. I offered him 15 for it, and he wants to do it, but he says that he wants to get another 2-bed, 1-bath and put a down payment on it.
Record your name
But he
and
doesn't
reason
think he
for
can
calling.
afford it because he's on fixed income. I don't know. I can't offer him more than 15. If anything, I'd be going down.
Okay. So how much will he need? So how much do you need for the down payment?
Like 7,500.
Okay. And how much will his monthly payments be?
I don't even know. This is another contract that's contingent on us finding him a new property. But he won't sign. He told me he just didn't sign because he's on a fixed income and he fears he can't afford it, but he wants to sell it.
And nobody, you don't think anybody would be able to get him more than 15, right?
Nah, I can't get him. I mean,
so ask him what happens if you can't get 15. If you can't get more than 15, and if he says I'll just have to stay here, then that means there's not enough motivation.
True.
Then we embrace and know and move on. We can't solve everybody's problem, and especially if we're talking about buying it at 15, we know it ain't no spread on it for real for you.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I think I need like.
See if this was like a 300,000 price point, 200 price point, and you're fighting for something that makes sense. But if he can't really come down off of that 15, I mean, what happens if you don't get it? He says, "I'll hold it forever." All right, brother, I respect it. I can't be your solution. Good luck. You can get more listening with the realtor.
Okay. Yeah. That tax assessed value that shows on Zillow, is that like basically a Zestimate, like, or?
No, there's estimates. You can scroll down now and find them.
Okay, let me see.
But I don't live and die by either of those numbers.
Yeah.
But if you scroll down to like the middle of the page, now you see the Zestimate, and the tax assessed value is like at the landing page.
Because the tax assessed.
Person you've dialed can't take your call now.
Hey, Jamil.
Yeah.
The lead that I sent you, I think it was yesterday, the Heather one. Did it go straight to, like, it didn't even ring, or did you get her to answer or anything?
I think that went straight to voicemail. If you would send it again, I can try it again, but I think it went straight to voicemail. But I'm gonna lie to you, half of my leads are going straight to voicemail right now. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, I tried calling her today and it doesn't even ring or anything. So it doesn't do that. I'm just
Please
gonna
leave your message for 6.
Right.
Please leave your.
put it in the chat.
I'll try it again.
Did you get the New York one?
Sure. Yeah, he didn't pick up.
Okay.
I'll try him again in 2 seconds.
Hello?
Hey, is Heather there?
This is she.
Hey Heather, it's Mark Watts. I got your online phone. You're looking to sell a property over on Olin Murphy Road.
Yes, sir.
You still selling that?
I'm hoping to.
Perfect. What's the price you're looking to get for it?
I was negotiating. I know what. Yeah, I'm not trying to get that because I know they gotta get wiggle room. I was hoping to get about 50K for it. I guess the lowest I would go is 40, but I was hoping if anything they can meet me in the middle between 40 and 50. My asking price was 50 for it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna pull this up, see if I can make that happen. While I do, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
Well, the house is a little TLC. It's got a brand new roof, just got put on last week. It needs like some like love and care on the inside. Like the bathrooms probably will need to be rethrown, remodeled. Flooring needs to be updated. Things like cosmetic work and stuff like that. It's been there for years. Ain't nobody replaced anything in it, so keys a little TLC. But like I said, I had brand new roof put on last week. Basically, I live out in the country, and the small town people like the country, but I don't drive and stuff because I have issues with my vision, and it's just I get stuck out here, and I have no way into town, and I'm just too far out. I can't get nowhere. I can't do nothing. So I was hoping I could sell this and move into town in the city limits so I could get around better.
Wow, that must be difficult. You said you can't even get to town?
Yeah, basically unless somebody gives me a ride. I don't drive. I'm on paperwork considered legally blind, so I don't drive, and sometimes people don't want to come get me, and I get stuck.
Yeah. How often do you get stuck there?
Well, I was supposed to be at a doctor's appointment today, and I never got a chance to make it. So something like that. Plus it's family inherited, and it's been in my family for generations, and I'm just ready for something different. Ready to just go out and do something, explore the world, not be stuck out here like I am.
Yeah, especially once you start talking about people just leaving you out there. What does that look like for you, though?
What do you mean, what's it look like?
I don't know if it's well, maybe not a RV. That may not be the best choice, but yeah, I don't know if it's an RV, if it's plane tickets. I don't know what that looks like for you.
I'm gonna stay in Perry. I'm just gonna move closer to the city limits, so I can walk where I need to walk to. Because it's hard when you got to depend on somebody else. I'm gonna stay in Perry. I'm just gonna move closer to the city limits, basically.
Yeah, what's it been like having to depend on everybody else for yourself?
It's not fun. It's not fun at all. You got to go on their schedule, their time, their whatever they want to do. It's like someone takes you grocery shopping. When they're ready to go, you better come out the store.
Yeah. So once you sell this, how's it gonna help you out?
I'm gonna use it as a down payment for another place to move to.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I do plan. I'm different than other investors in that I don't need to make a killing off of this, but I do need to make sure I'm being fair to my business at the same time. I'm gonna put as much money in your pocket as possible, but how much of a down payment do you need?
Well, I was hoping if I got, let's say, the 40,000, which is the lowest I was hoping to go, I was hoping I'm gonna keep 10,000 or whatever it is that I get, and I'm gonna put the rest as a down payment. The 10,000 is gonna help me get caught up on bills and maybe get furniture or whatever I need for my new home or my apartment, wherever it is I go. So I'm hoping to get a home. I'm hoping I get down payment for a home, basically. But if anything, I'll find me an apartment somewhere that I can rent or whatever that's reasonable. I'm just trying to get in the city limits. I'm too far out.
Yeah, because what happens if you don't get into the city limits?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
We just spoke about the property on
I'm sure if
5th
I
Street.
have money in my hand and I say I got this much to put down, I'm sure that talks more than just talking out my ass, so to say.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, so you got 10K in bills and stuff like that, plus wanting to put furniture for the new place, whatever that looks like. How much of a down payment do you need in order to get back into the city?
Probably about 25 to 30 down payment. That's why I was hoping to get about 40 to 50. Most places I've looked at, they're wanting a percentage down, which is ranging between 25 and 30,000 down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people are telling me. People I call about houses and stuff, trailers and stuff.
25 and 30, and you said that was like the banks that were saying that?
Yeah, for me to get a down payment or to get approved for a loan, I gotta have so much down. I need to have the percentage down is measuring up to 25 to 30,000.
Chris, you think if I get this for 35, it's a deal? If she was listed at 70 something? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I want to see if I can make that happen for you, though. But with the bills, what's kind of going on with that?
Well, my husband's been out of work. His job closed down. I'm actually about to start work on Monday. I've been out of work as well. We're from a small town, and basically everybody has lost their job. All of our mills shut down. A lot of restaurants and stores shut down. So basically, we're all struggling. But my husband's been out of work about 3 months. I've been out of work for about a year. And I finally just got a job coming up this Monday with the local McDonald's, and I start Monday, so I'm looking forward to that. And it's just been a struggle. So we got a vehicle payment. I'm hoping to pay off that with whatever I get for the house. I'm hoping to pay off our vehicle payment, so we only got to worry about the house.
So you need it closer to 20.
Basically, my husband was a veteran, so he gets a little bit from the
You said
VA,
20?
and that covers us basics, but it's not enough to really have any wiggle room. It's buy this
It's gonna be tight.
groceries.
If she's saying the bank needs her at 25 to 30,
It's really nothing
I'm gonna have to sell her on an apartment.
extra.
She owes 25?
Basically, we're just trying to.
The bank said she needs 25 to 30 for a down payment. I have to try to sell her on it and get an apartment instead.
Trees and stuff. I'm missing appointments and stuff. He's doing a side job with
There's
a friend
2
of his
acres
that owns a tree
that sold
company,
for 47.
and he's cutting trees and basically trying to make ends meet till he can get a paper job. And he was in Gainesville today, and all week he's been in Gainesville. So we're from Perry. That's like 2 hours away. It's just been a lot going on. We're behind on bills. We're behind on other things we need to catch up on. My son starts school next week. It would be nice to be able to get him some school clothes and things he needs for school, stuff like that.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. I do want to say congratulations on the job coming up next week.
Yes.
But
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know what I would do if I was out of work for that long. How are you guys holding up?
Like I said, my husband was doing side jobs, mowing yards for friends, and they gave me like $50 or something here and there for mowing their yard. Or basically, the church has been helping us. The church family has been helping us and stuff. But other than that, we just been here, you know.
Yeah, it's got to be tough. That's definitely got to be tough. You're saying you're behind on bills. It's been that long since you've been out of work. I mean, I'd be stressed.
And we have our moments.
Yeah.
We definitely have our moments. But me and my husband been together for 20 years. I've been with him since I was 19. So, we're tough cookies, so to say.
Oh, look at the chat.
Correct.
Well, that's good.
We're like a boiled egg.
Yeah, I hear you. Now I understand that you got bills and stuff like that. How much do you need to pay off as far as you said the truck and stuff like that?
We owe, I think, 13,000 left on the truck. But if we could give a lump sum payment, like maybe 6, 7, 8,000, that would be great. I'm sure they would maybe come down on the payment, or they would work something out with us or whatever. You know what I mean? So we know the company that did this. This is like our third vehicle with the company. So in the last 20 years, so they know us, and they'll probably work something out with us if we have if you got money in your hand, it talks for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would be good. Hopefully they can come down on payments for you. But with the bills stacking up and stuff like that, the truck and everything like that, if this doesn't get paid off, luckily you got the job coming in next week, so that's going to be great. But if this doesn't get paid off soon in the next 2, 3, 6, 9 months, what happens?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not that bad. Like I said, we don't owe a lot. We just borrowed from friends and stuff. We'll pay them or take them out to dinner for taking care of us. The only real bills we got is a truck payment. Other than that, I own my land and I own my home flat out. So that's been helpful, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had enough of it. I'm ready to I'm trying to sell my property off and on for about 2 years now. I get excited about selling it, then I back out of it. Then I think about it, then I back out of it. But I'm at that point. I'm just me missing all my appointments and me not having no one to help me out when my husband's doing his job and stuff. It's at the time where I'm like, I've had enough.
Yeah. So what was that breaking point for you to finally go fill out the form on my website? Say now's the time.
It's just I'm ready for a new chapter. I'm ready for new opportunities. I've been on this land my entire life. I'm 35 years. I'll be 36 this month. And it's just time that there's something that makes me happy.
And how do we make sure you're happy in this?
Well, if I could get in a home or an area where I could get around and go do my own shopping and go to my job and not have to worry about being late or something because I got to depend on somebody to give me a ride. Or if I can get where I can get into town and go to like the park or go social with people and stuff. I think it would make me mentally more stronger, happier, and calmer. I wouldn't be so stressed out being so far out where I can't get no help if I need it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the best way I can describe it. It'll be a mental breakthrough for me, basically.
Oh, mental breakthrough. Well, I definitely would want to see you get that mental breakthrough. But I guess being that that's the case, what's kind of most important to you from this to help you get that mental breakthrough, get the stress off you?
What's most important?
Yeah. From
I would say just get us in a more secure environment. I mean, out here where I live, I can have bonfires and everything else I want, but it's when you're limited to what you can do, it really mentally weighs on you. Yeah, I mean, when you're stuck and you have no way out of it, it's time to say enough is enough.
It's time to say enough is enough, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know that ideally you said you would buy the next place, but in order to get that stress off of you, get that mental breakthrough, get you to that next chapter, are you willing to at least rent for the time being, and then hopefully you can save up with the job and then go buy something else down the road?
But that's what I was saying. If I get an apartment or something, I'll do that too. I mean, I'm willing to get an apartment or something like that. I've done considered that.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in an apartment or something, just get myself on my feet,
Yeah, I hear you. So how much do you need to pay off some of these bills and get into that apartment then?
Well, usually to get an apartment, they usually want first and last month's rent. and deposit.
This is one of the best conversations I think I've ever had. This is crazy.
To get in
Don't
the
jinx it. Don't jinx
I
it.
agree.
area, running about between 700 over 1,000 a month in rent. Of course, we have to get electric and all that stuff hooked up. Basically, pay off the truck. If I can, I want to pay completely off $10,000 to $12,000 to pay it off. Pay off some of the other bills I have that's behind. I owe about maybe $7,000-8,000 in old bills I need to pay off, like loans I got and stuff like that. When I lost my job, I got a loan with like Advanced America and stuff like that. I'll be happy to pay that completely off instead of giving them $20-30 every time I get a chance. I owe my bank some money for a loan I got from them. Pay that off. Help my husband and me get a stable environment with my son, get my son's stuff ready for school. He's going into high school this year, so he's going to need like a laptop and other things that he doesn't have. And then maybe some extra change to just relax and breathe so I don't have to stress over everything.
Yeah, and that's my number one goal. If I can help you relax and breathe, and I can make a couple dollars in the process, that's the kind of deal I want to buy. So all in, then what does that look like for you? You said the truck, first and last months. What does that total to?
It's going to be at least about 20 to move, to pay out the truck, get a down payment, get bills caught up. Bills are about almost $10,000.
All right, this is where it gets sketchy. Now I got to transition to close.
You got it, brother.
I said 40.
Oh boy.
All right, so if we can get you that down payment, we can pay off the check and put a little bit of money in your pocket. Does that sound like something that might be a solution for you?
So I was hoping for 50. I know the land is valued at 60 or more, but I was hoping to get between 40 and 50 just to make me feel content. So
I hear you. So I mean, if I help you pay off the truck, move you to that safe environment for you, your husband, your kid, and everything like that, get some of the stress off you and everything like that. Does that sound like it'd be a solution for you?
it does.
Okay. All right. So if I can at least do that, would it work?
How much you thinking?
I'm still finishing up running numbers, but like I said, I only win if you win. So I just want to make sure if I do at least that and maybe put a little bit of money in your pocket, that it's setting you up for success.
Yes, sir.
Would that set you up for success?
I believe it would. It would be a good first start, a good kickoff. You know,
Okay.
I believe it will be a good start, a good kickoff. Yeah.
All right. So let's see if we can make this happen. Now of course, I'll just let you know what the process looks like. If I come in, or what happens, we're having this conversation now. If we come to an agreement on numbers, I'll send you over a really simple 2-page agreement. Just says I'm the buyer, you're the seller, address, stuff like that. We're gonna go over it together, make sure that you understand it. You don't have any questions, concerns, anything like that. Once it's signed, we're gonna come out there, just check out the house, check it out, make sure it is what you said it was. Long as the kitchen's not flooded, not a tree on the roof, something like that, we'll be good on that front. At the same time, we're gonna get title open. They're there to protect you as the seller and me as the buyer. They're gonna do their stuff in the background. As long as they come back, and say that the house is good as well, as far as clean title, then we'll get this closed on your timeline and at that price. If one of those things comes back different, then we may have to come back to the drawing board and try to figure out something else. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
All right. So let me ask you, if I were to come in cash, cover all the closing costs, no realtor fees, no commissions, anything like that, Heather, what's the best price you think you could do for me today?
I'm really set on my price, the 40 to 50. I'm really kind of set on that.
I knew I should have threw the number. I should have just threw the number.
Probably the 40 to 50, 45,000.
There was no education. I didn't educate her.
It's not too late. Tell her. I mean,
That's
it's
the lowest
not
I
too
think
late.
I would consider going.
Why doesn't it work? Let her know.
I hear you. So let me ask you, just to be clear, because I'm seeing some conflicting information. Is it 1 acre or 5?
It's 1 acre. It was 5. It was divided between me and my sisters. Because I said it's family inherited, but all my sisters sold their land before I did, so my uncle bought all their land. They were on drugs and shit, so they sold to him for like $2,000, shit like that, which is stupid as fuck. Anyways, I'm the only one with the trailer on it, but mine's at 1.11 acres or 1.1 acres, however it's read.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's what I figure, and that's my only concern is from the numbers I'm seeing here. I think that if I were to buy this off you for the 40 to 50, I would end up upside down. Just because it's I was thinking that maybe it was the 5 acres, but unfortunately it's just the one.
Yeah.
So I mean, to be honest with you, I was really hoping that you would say the 20,000 would be a solution for you and get this done.
Is this your number?
It is. But let me ask you, would selling for the 20,000 put you in a better position?
No, not really.
You don't think so?
No,
Why is that?
not really.
Am I
Not
tripping,
even
or
at
did the
least
last
30
20-minute
just to move
conversation?
and everything. I mean, that doesn't even cover everything that I got to do
Don't say
to
it's
move
20,000.
with
Say
the
it as if I paid this, this, and this, and gave me maybe 5,000. Does that help?
Okay. Right,
You're offering more than the number.
I hear you. But if I were to pay off the truck, get you into that next place, the apartment and everything like that, get you in the better environment so that you don't have to worry about other people and everything like that, wouldn't that put you in a better position?
I don't think 20 will be enough to pay off everything and make it down payment for an apartment.
Oh, how much was owed? I thought you said 12 for the truck.
12 for the truck, yeah. About 7 for other bills I owe, and then about 2,000 to 3,000 to get the down payment for the apartment.
So give her an extra 5 and call it a day.
Yeah, I think that's what would be about right.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a 30.
So it would be a solution for you, right?
Oh no. Let me talk to my husband about it, see what he thinks.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. It's not a small decision. But what do you think he'll end up saying?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, would he possibly be available now?
He's at work. He's outside at work cutting trees. He's gonna be coming home soon, but I don't know when. Last night he didn't get home till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Has anyone else tried to get this done for
Let
you?
me talk to him, and I'll send you a message tomorrow on this number if we agree to proceed or not. I mean, that's more than I was expecting, but I don't know. I need his opinion.
I hear you. Let me ask you, Heather, has anybody else been there to try to get this done for you?
Well, I had a few different people tell me they're going to give me an offer, but it would take a few days to get back to me for the offer stuff. But other than that, not really.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the first person to actually sit here and try to solve this problem for you.
So
and be with you to the end of this.
I'm the first one that sat here and tried to be a solution for you and set you up in a better position.
Basically, yeah.
I hear you. Yeah, just like I said, I only win if you win. And I understand it's not a small decision at all, but I just want to make sure that would put you in a better position, right? Doing all those things.
Yeah, I was still hoping for some wiggle room, you know.
Okay.
It's a whole home and land that I'm selling, you know. It's not like it's just somebody's car or something, you know.
Mm-hmm. Chris, do you agree with what Ken's saying? Add the 5K.
Yeah, just give it a try and just set
We thought
expectations.
27. 27 is good. Go for it.
piece of sides.
Go for it.
I hear you. So let me ask you, if I were to do all those and then put, you know, an extra 5,000 in your pocket, would that work for you?
It sounds better, but like I said, I need his opinion. That does something better, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, do you need his opinion no matter what then, or?
Yeah, I was hoping to get his. He is my husband, you know. I was hoping to get his support on whatever it is I do, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I hear you. So, I guess when should we set something up for all three of us to get on the phone together?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know about his work till he comes home every night. But I'll message you tomorrow, let you know what he says, and I won't leave you hanging.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Bye bye. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought that was the best call of all time I've ever done.
But the process, it's the process, not the result.
Process was great. The process was great.
Exactly.
If you have that conversation, if you follow that process 100 times, you'll get 70 contracts.
That was a great call.
Yeah, I don't know if I set enough consequences before going into the numbers. To be honest,
there was no education.
I agree.
So here's what's selling at. Here's what 1 acre lots are going for in similar condition. You know,
yeah.
Or here's what they're going for fixed up. Just realistically, have you taken a look at what's going? Actually, ask for that first. Have you looked at what's selling in your area?
Okay.
Aside from wanting 40,000, how'd you come up with that price?
Yeah, because there was that 2 acre lot that was selling for 47.
It's really hard to get comps out here. Still trying to pull some.
What am I doing? I didn't hear that's how she came up with the price. I'm skipping steps.
But she was selling for 70 at the end, and it didn't sell. So you didn't ask her about the feedback either. I think that was another one.
I didn't really care about it because I thought that she had already stair-stepped her way down the whole time. Because she did. She went from 45 to 40 to to 35, and she kept going. But then I should have confirmed once again. I should have set more consequences. What happens if you don't sell? How long can you keep dealing with this? Everything like that. Are you going to be closer to the job? What happens if you don't get there before soon? All them other things. What happens if you can't get the laptop for your son? The stable environment for your son? All those questions should have been asked before I went into reverse report kill shot.
Right, and then also,
I still don't know if educating her on the numbers would have done it, to be honest.
So another thing that I do is before I go into the kill shot, and part of that education layer, I'm letting her know, like, if you were hypothetically to sell this on the market at 40,000, by the time you pay the realtor and closing costs and all that, you probably would only walk away with X. So if I were to come in and blah 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 blah, now we're in the kill shot. She's got to come below your X number. She's got to, because now you've already kind of like pre-anchored her there, and that's the first time you've ever even thrown out any kind of number. You know, she got herself down to 40. You're like, man, even if you sold it on the market, you wouldn't get 40. If you sold it there, you probably walk away with 32, 35, something like that. So realistically, if I were to come in and cover those costs, what's the best you could do for me? If she says 32, 35, you're like, well, that's what you would get in the market. I need to be lower than what the market would pay you. So then she would drop herself to 30. Then you kill shot her. She maybe gets 25.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think I should have asked them consequence questions first. I really think that would have done it in. Like, especially if you're saying you're not in a stable environment with your son, your high school age son, what's going to happen if you stay here? you're already telling me nobody's there to help you, get you to town, to run your errands. You're missing appointments. You're missing all this other stuff. How much longer can you deal with that? Those are questions that I feel like if I would have asked those, because she was giving me the emotional impact, but she wasn't in an emotional state.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't feeling, oh shit, this is serious. I do need to get this done. So that's why I feel like she was still stuck on that 40. I once again, that's just me personally though. That's why I lean away from the education and numbers, and I'm sure that it would have worked.
They all
I just
serve
don't
their
know if it
purpose.
would have worked as effectively for me. What was that?
They all serve their parts in different pieces of the conversation. Like this might drop her a little bit. This might drop her a little bit. Collectively, she's getting down to closer to the web, though. You know. One of the things I typed in there, I think it was like pretty much as you were about to get off the phone. I said, "How many people have you talked to? How long have you been trying to sell this?" Because she said we've been trying for 6 months, 3 months, however long. What happens if 3 more months, 6 more months, you still haven't gotten that price? Is that this goes back to what you were saying with how much longer can she bear what she's saying are her pain points? You know, like are you willing to wait another 6 more months? Especially if you're saying I'm the first one. What if nobody else likes me comes along?
Yeah, and she also, if I heard her correctly, I think she mentioned
solution. Yeah,
she mentioned that she was like selling on and off.
2 years
that's what she
on and
said.
off. Yeah, she's been. Oh, I'm good. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah. She's been real on or off, and I mean, and I forget. My notes on this was terrible. I forget exactly what she said the breaking point was. I think it was the continued. I don't know. She went on a large tangent.
Yeah.
It was a great call.
It was.
And we're both right.
It was.
They were just two different tactics to get the same result. And apparently you're saying you would have asked some of the consequence questions too. I really feel like that's the part that was missing.
Yeah.
Damn. That was a great call.
But like you said, I feel like because you were getting like emotional responses from her, but she wasn't like in an emotional state. I feel like that's why Ken was also saying like you needed to educate her on the numbers as well, because she wasn't like crying or doing anything like that. And I'm just saying that because I always go into like the numbers. I need to learn how to do what you just did and get everybody like on the emotional question or answers and stuff like that. That was a great call.
I appreciate it. Property Leads, go ahead, sponsor us.
Yeah.
And it was shorter than most of my calls too. I got a lot more out of her a lot quicker. I think I transferred over numbers like 18 minutes in or something.
If that was the 5 acres, I would have told you to lock it up.
And the master suite, as well as the bathroom upstairs, has been redone.
Get him, Molly-san, get him.
And 2 of the 3 bedrooms, and the 3 of the 4 bedrooms upstairs. Like I said, you're not at the high end. If you spend $20K on things that need to be fixed in here, it's because you got taken advantage of by whoever you contacted to do the work. Because there's no way there's $20,000 worth of repairs in this house.
Okay.
Okay. How much would this rent for if I was to,
Oh, if you were to rent this, you can get at least $2,200 a month easily. Here's the thing about it too. There's a housing crisis. So it doesn't matter if you sell this or if you rent this or if you decide to do a long-term Airbnb, or just an Airbnb in general. There are traveling nurses that are here because they also have a medical shortage here for nurses. So they come here and you can rent out every single room for at least $1,300 a month or $1,400 a month. So that you're talking about and here's the other thing too. I made the front room a room. So what you're seeing online, we actually have 6 rooms in this house.
Whoa.
And you can count the front room as a room because it has 2 windows, it has AC, it has a baseboard heater, and it has doors. So for all intents and purposes, we just added another, 230 square feet with this front room. So like I said, like my bottom dollar, you're not, like you said, we're not too far off, but at the end of the day too, brother, I'm telling you, you're getting way more house than what Zillow is showing right now. Right down the street from us, 2 houses over, 18 or 1,600 square feet, an older house, nothing new done. That house just sold for $405,000.
Okay. Hey,
When I'm
go ahead.
When I'm telling you, like, listen, if you come at me with 345, 350, you're gonna more than make your money back. Whether you decide to rent it, whether you decide to make it an Airbnb or put it on Furnished Finder, or if you decide to sell it, this house will not stay on the market. I personally don't have time to put it on the market because of the new job that I got with them, and we're going to start that church. So I don't have time to really put it on the market and deal with all that other BS. I wanted to just get an investor, get it done, and move on.
Yeah. Hey, I'll love to, work with you and get this done. Put as much money into your pocket and link you up with Josiah out in Waco, to also, help you around with, anything that you're looking to get. If you're looking to get a property that you can move-in ready or anything, or short-term rental while you try to get settled in, I'll link you up with that. For this one, how about we do this, right? How about we close this at 336? I just adjusted my numbers here, and that's like the max that I could possibly go on this.
How much was that?
336.
Let me see. Let me talk to my wife. Let me sleep on it, and let me get back to you, because what is it gonna, what's $9,000 more gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let me rest on this. Let me get back to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd love for you to do that, and when you talk to her, just help her also understand, give her context about how this is gonna work out. So basically, the way it will work out is, if we were to agree today on that 336, I'll send you a 2-page agreement that says, I'm the buyer, you're the seller. We're gonna buy it as it is, and we close. Let's say you want to close this in 30 days. We close in 30 days. We'll pay royalty commissions, fees, and things like that. We'll take care of that. And then once you sign off, you send me pictures, and then we'll come walk the property. And then if things are significantly different from what you described today, we can come back and talk about it, and talk about price. If not, we'll move ahead and just and close as soon as you want, and get you moved out to Waco. And I will also send you Josiah's contact once we get this going. Is that fair?
Okay, so you said that when you come to walk the property, if you see that it's actually back more than what you need, that we can renegotiate the price, is what you're saying?
No, I said if we come walk the property, if things are significantly different from what you described today, then we can talk about price again.
Then we can talk about the price again?
Yes, we can renegotiate price. That's what I'm saying. So we're going to sign it here.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, you're not going to go lower than what you've offered me right now.
I'm not going to promise that, but I'm not trying to do that too, because I don't get paid by doing that.
Right. Okay. Like I said, let me sleep on this. You can send me the agreement. Like I said, I would want this more at 340, but at 345 rather. I think you could make it that. Honestly, I know that you could. Let me talk it over with my wife. Send me the agreement, and we'll go from there. All right.
All right, no problem. And if for any reason you want to reach out, I'll also text you with both my personal number, and this is my office line. I'll be at your service.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
What's your name?
Alusine.
Where are you from?
I'm calling you from Oregon, Portland, Oregon.
But where are you from in the world?
Oh, in the world, I'm from Sierra Leone. Yes. Ah, bien, très bien, merci. Et toi? I love that.
Listen. I just spoke French. Now you gotta help me out.
Okay. No, I'm here. I'm on your team. Remember, I told you this from the get-go. I'm on your team on this. We're in this together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, merci.
All right, all right.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.
All right, all right. How you
And
feel
part
about
of me wants to just
How you feel about that call?
Yeah, I feel like it's probably in the web, given that his house is newer. So it's in the web. Let me don't call it probably. It just depends now on the return to dollar amount spent. So you're gonna spend like what, 346 to make 25K. That's the only reason. Otherwise, it's in the web.
What are people actually buying for similar condition houses in the area?
For similar condition houses, people are buying like 470, 450. There are older houses that are selling for less. I don't know how much more or less I should put.
So
There's one.
He's in right now. They're selling for 460, 470.
Yes, there's one actually that's sold for more, but I'm not considering that because it's a much bigger house. It's sold for 525, but that's an outlier in everything that I've looked at. So it's in the 450, 470-ish.
And you're thinking of doing this as cash or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's the return that's not great at all. Like,
see, the realtor doesn't agree?
No, what I mean, the profit potential is like 25K, but you're buying a property at 346. To only make 25K. Like that's a lot of money to tie up for 25K. That's the problem.
So why are you saying 25K if they're, you said they're going for 460, right?
Yes. So my ARV is 450. I just put 450 because I want to be on the low end of it. Just so that I'm conservative.
What does it need to get to that 450?
25K. He said 25. But
he said 25. So what do you?
No, he said 20. He said 20. I put 25.
He says 20 is 30.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, did you ask him what's that 20 supposed to cover?
He said it's just there's something about the floor someplace that he has to do, and one more thing I don't remember. It's two things he just called. Otherwise, it's moving ready. They're currently occupying the property.
How long has he had it?
Let me tell you. Length of ownership 2 years.
2 years.
It was built. Year build is 204.
Oh, 2024?
No, 2000.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Y'all still talking about that last call?
Yeah. We're done. What's up?
No, I was just making sure I wasn't going to interrupt something if I start leaving voicemails or something.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
What was the consensus, though?
I think it's a tight play. I don't know if it's gonna be a deal, but we'll see. I'm gonna submit it to the Dispo portal. I mean to the to the com portal to get feedback.
All right.
Hi, this is.
Can you see what I'm saying though? Right after a call, like that last call, where it's like I feel like I'm so close, but I just make one or two stupid mistakes that'll cost me, and then I got to go to you and be like, all right, can you save this?
Well, I mean, the channel of communication is open. She's talking to her husband. All right. The key is being able to recognize those things. You'll like, you know how we go through phases where we'll improve, we'll plateau, we'll improve, we'll plateau, right? It's not like it's just a dot. So you'll make the same mistake a couple of times and be stuck at that level, and then you'll plateau. So it'll take maybe 4 or 5 times to make them feel like, man, this thing right here keeps getting me. And then once you do have that breakthrough, boom, now it's this next thing that just keeps getting me. So that's just where you're at right now. But at least it's those things and not those things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and it comes from just really, really listening to it, like listening back to it. Like, let's say that we weren't on the live stream and it was just you doing that dial. It was the only way that you would catch those things would be to go back and listen to it. Are you listening to your calls?
Not enough.
I'll
be honest, not enough.
That's the single biggest thing that's helped me is reviewing my calls. Second biggest thing, well, okay, having RJ review my calls, but that's me listening to them with everyone. Listening to them by myself is the second biggest thing that's helped me. And then listening and then hearing the things, so getting feedback in StreamYard and Discord is the third biggest thing. It's somebody's angle of listening to my calls, whether it's mine, RJ's, or the community's. So listening to yours is very important because if we point something out, it might seem nitpicky. But if you are like, man, I can't keep doing this. I'm tired of doing it. I keep doing it. I told myself in the last call I was gonna stop doing this, and I keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just you, and you're like, all right, man. And you're gonna receive it better because it's like that's when you're digesting it, you know?
Yeah. You know what I might need to do? When I first joined TU, I had a piece of paper that had the closer's formula in front of it, and like in front of me. And I'd be like, not check, but I'd be like, all right, did I do that? Did I do it well enough? All right, let's move to the next thing. Now, obviously, I'm way better than when I joined TU, but doing something similar to that, and then obviously my things in between that I've added and tweaked and stuff like that to make sure that I'm fully doing the closer's formula, but my version of it as well, before going to that next thing.
Yeah, bro, I got it right here. It's never going anywhere. I look at I see all these little things.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
Like that's mandatory. If ever you get off track, it's just like a guardrail. You know.
I don't know if you talked to Caesar. Do you know if he's going back to the Monday call reviews?
No. So the 4s that he just did, that was to help us. It helped. It was his accountability. It was to help other members, people who are looking to get into wholesaling, people in TU, etc. He needs to now do his personal forge. So he won't be necessarily in the public eye, but now he's like, all right, now I gotta buckle down and do for me. That was for everyone, you know. So I doubt he'll. I think what I have noticed, he's been releasing a lot of shorts lately, which are just clips of stuff that he's already recorded, so we can still constantly release content without having to take the time to do it. But right now, he's like in the bunker. Yeah. But you know, RJ is. And if you ever want me to review something, I definitely will. I'll do a similar thing to what I'm doing for mine, if you like.
I appreciate it.
I usually start how I've been starting my day off is I'll listen to the calls from the day before, especially the ones who I need to follow up with today. And then making the notes of the things, adding to my notes in the CRM, so when I get them on the phone, I know what things I need to revisit. Then I'll go into listening to, like, I haven't finished his call with Jerry from earlier today, so I'll probably put that on. To now that I've heard my calls, point out what I think needs to be worked on, what I missed. Now I'm gonna listen to RJ and Jerry do it the right way. Then I'm going to my first dialing block for about an hour or so. Then implementation call. Then into my next dialing block, where hopefully I'm doing all my follow-ups to the people that I'm supposed to follow up with if I haven't gotten them beforehand. So it's listening to my calls, listening to RJ and Jerry's calls, dialing.
Man, I need this damn W-2 out the way.
Yeah.
This is...
And then, of course, me and Audrey are in Discord talking through shit.
I think for me, my biggest struggle has been consistency. My W-2 ebbs and flows. There are times that it gets crazy busy, and get times that it's a little bit less. It's I can do this on the side, but every time it's like that, crazy. Like every 3 months, it gets a little crazy, and that's when I kind of go off the wagon completely. And when I come back, it's like I'm learning to walk again. I'm like, oh, okay.
Right back up to it.
I didn't know why I said that. Like, yeah, that's been my biggest struggle. So right now I'm in that slow moment. I'm just trying to make sure I try to put in the reps again.
So look, even if you can't dial every day, can you find time when you're driving to work? I don't know how long your commute is. When you're at the gym, while you're working, I don't know. Just to listen to the modules, to listen to RJ and Jerry's dialing sessions. Every Tuesday they go live. Even if you can't catch it while they're live, listen to it on Friday. Listen to 30 minutes here. Listen to 20 minutes there. Listen to, you know what I'm saying? Take notes. So last week what I did too, I reviewed one of RJ's calls and broke it down as if I was listening to one of mine. Well, what I've said here, damn, that was a great question. Why did he go there? You know? And seeing how masterful he really is at this is crazy, man. So just like dissecting, like, yo, this is just one stellar call, but there's so many gems in it. This was from the live 2 weeks ago. The lady was at 100. He got her to agree to 41,000. That's insane. I wrote down every single question that RJ asked in that video.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was the very last call of his live with Jerry.
Okay.
I played that call alone like three times. Just that last call from RJ.
One day. We gonna have it one day. I gotta get this W-2 out the way.
Even if you can't make all the implementation calls, at least replay the Thursday calls when you get a chance. That's when he does the call breakdowns. You know, you'll be able to realize, like, damn, I make that same mistake. I just had that conversation yesterday. You know, when he's talking to whoever he's reviewing, he's talking to me too. You know? So you kind of learn through him reviewing other people's calls, even if it's not yours. But Thursday implementation calls. Last week he did it on Wednesday. He did Brett. That was a very, very good breakdown. But at least if you can't dial, just listen in on those call reviews. You'll get so much from it. And you'll hear your own calls differently. And when you hear how he breaks down calls, you know what to look for in yours. Like, damn, I do that. I do that too. You know.
Did RJ said that he had a what's it called that he wanted to review on that, you know, he does it on YouTube now. Did he say he has one for this week?
Somebody requested to be his for this week. Last week, I forgot who it was. I think Galen was supposed to do it. Galen's supposed to do it by Wednesday, so he could do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the odds of that, Art's been waiting on that for a year.
I'm gonna post anyway. See if he has one. I don't want to like low-key embarrass him though, because obviously I did zero education. Do you feel like I should still ask?
What do you mean embarrass him?
Because even though at this point he doesn't even necessarily educate off of numbers, at least in depth like he used to. So it's like, but at the same time, it's still like part of the closer's formula, and I did not do that in that call. So I don't want to like embarrass him.
Bro, all right.
Not embarrass him, but like go off on my own on his YouTube channel, you know?
So the last two video call reviews that RJ did were both people who were new to TU. So comparatively, you know, there's nothing you can do that would embarrass him. You know, it's just he's gonna figure out where are you at within the closing formula and where do the tweaks need to be made at. That's his job. If you were perfect, he'd be like, "Why are you submitting me this call that ended in a contract and they were in the web? And like, why are you submitting me this laydown? You know, like who can I?
You're right.
It was perfect. You know, so no matter what even if it was a great call, he's going to still find things because there has to be teaching moments. That's the whole point of it. You know, so. The worse the call, the better it is for RJ, you know, because it's the more teaching points, the more value he can provide. So, like whenever I submit my my call reviews, you notice all those calls people always say it doesn't sound like the Ken I heard. That's because I'm picking the worst ones, you know. And I'm not scared to do it, but I feel like it's still me. Somewhere within me, that is how I would and do and have handled calls, and so I don't want those things to be removed. And I could just be like, there's layers to it. I could just be dialing in private, no Discord, no StreamYard, doing those dials, trying to figure out what's going wrong. I could be making those same calls in Discord, getting feedback from us. Or I could submit them to RJ for a Thursday call review. Now I'm getting this the same exact call, but now I'm getting feedback from 100 people. You know, or he goes on YouTube and now he's pausing it and he's giving you the same kind of feedback he would on an implementation call, you know. And I think you get different amounts of value, different levels of feedback from each of those tiers. You know what I mean? And that's where you get the most value is submitting it to him.
Yeah. You're right. Only reason I even say I would submit this one is because like these past 2 weeks, my numbers have been hit. Like I said, not even half, most of my coupon club lead. I haven't got one of these coupon club leads on the phone in like 4 days. Any of them. Not a single one. That's how bad my number is hit. And all the conversations I've had have either been from a lead pack, which obviously aren't the best quality, and either low to no motivation. I'll say low motivation, not enough to sell for a discount, or no equity, low to no equity. So that was the first one that I've had, honestly, in like a week where it was like, no, that was a very much closable lead that I failed to close.
Well,
I've closed leads in the past week.
Don't beat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm not beating myself up. I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm saying I think I'm gonna submit that one because I think I'm due for one, and that's the best one that I've one of the only actually closable leads that I've had in like a week. Yesterday I lost one lead. What? I don't even know what that one was for. Going to Montana. That was a what's it called? A not good lead. One lead. Like yesterday, or 2 days ago, it looks like looking at my notes, I didn't even have any calls. Legitimate ones, at least. So that's why I say that. That one wasn't motivated. So I just posted in the Facebook group. And if he doesn't have one, then I'll submit that. All right,
you will do it as a video submission?
Yeah, because I think he's still backed up for like 2 or 3 weeks for implementation call reviews.
I mean, shit, just go ahead and do it. Hey, RJ, I just sent one over. If you really want it done. Hey, RJ, I just sent one over if you don't have one for tomorrow. And then if he does, he'll say, yeah, but I got you next week. Boom, it's done.
Going on, Caesar?
Not as extensive, but yeah, as extensive. Yes, the answer is yes.
Caesar, what do you think about that call if you listen to it? Matter of fact, are you busy right now? You want to jump on for a couple minutes? Hey, is Susan there? Hey, is Susan there?
Yes.
Hey, Susan, this is Mark Watts. I was calling. It looks like you spoke to my team a while back about selling a property over on 16th Ave.
I moved new renters in there. And they've signed a lease.
Okay. I mean, I do still buy tenant occupied properties. Is this something that you would still want to sell, or?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I wrote a book last night after I talked to this lady for 50 minutes, Caesar.
I don't think my notes are good enough. I could have definitely brought up a lot more in that call. I also didn't want to just be like, you told me this and this and this and this, but I still could have taken better notes.
It's like every time they say something that I find interesting, I just jot it down. I might just come back to this, and then I'll start underlining the things. If they're just like kind of rambling, I'll just start underlining the things for sure, and then I'll figure out when's the best time.
Assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling.
My name is Mark. I'm buying your house.
Thank you.
My dad chewed me out.
Please hold while I connect you.
Like twice for going by Mark. You know, like nobody told you to give me this abnormal behind name.
Let them know. Hi. I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling.
Mark, I'm buying your house. Then again, Alusan gets away with it, so maybe I'm just bitching for no reason.
I'd like to know your name, if you don't mind.
Mark.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't have an alternative. That's the thing. I don't know.
Well, I connect you. The person you're calling is busy now.
I dropped the. What did I just do on accident? Corey, if you're still on here, I want you to jump on here too, since you're showing support all the time. Where'd Chris go?
What were you doing? Mom, what are you doing?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message. Your call has been forwarded.
I'm so excited to see where I'll be in like 6 months after seeing the progress I've made in the last 2.
Thanks for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
It's Ken. I have your money.
Hi, leave a message at Robert Boardman.
What's going on,
And I love
Caesar?
that. I like that. Like, hey, Caesar. What?
What's up?
Hey, is Jayla available? All right. Tell your mom I called to buy her house, okay?
Did I tell you about that one? I had this one lead that was in my CRM for almost 3 months. And once like a month, his daughter would pick up the phone, say something weird or like crazy, and then hang up. And eventually one time, because I knew he was like a kitchen remodel person. I don't know what you would call that. Because it's a contractor, but specifically for kitchens. I don't know why. I was like, she picked up and I was like, help, send Zach, my kitchen's on fire. And that finally got the dude on the phone. And it turned out not to be a deal because he didn't have any equity. But at least I finally got him on my CRM.
RJ says we gotta get creative to get the seller on the phone. So that you got that figured out.
Yeah. What's up, Jamil? I was about to go for a walk, but you asked me to hop on. What's up?
Nothing much. Just ain't seen you in a while.
I thought you wanted to say something.
Not really. We just missed you. That's all.
He was just asking if you'll go back to the Monday call reviews. I don't know if you heard that or not. I told him you're going to be in the bunker for a little bit, kind of doing your own personal forge.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, but I'm doing I'm posting what's her name? Angela's call review tomorrow from one of our live sessions. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Angela's good, man. She is good.
She shows up every single day.
Absolutely.
I said she shows up every single day.
On Discord?
Yeah.
Nice. You
She's
can
there-
tell.
She's there in the morning, first thing. But when I get in there, she's already in there.
Yeah, you can tell. She knows how to talk too. Did you guys see that one session when she didn't realize the seller that she didn't mute herself?
She told me about it. I didn't see it.
I heard about it too. Anthony said he was on the live. He was doing something completely separate, and he just sat at his desk like this.
What was it? I missed that. I totally missed that.
She had no idea how to work her microphone, so she's like, "Hello, are you there?" Because she wanted to make sure that he was muted. But the seller was smart, so he didn't say anything. So she thought she was muted. She started talking to us. We're trying to coach her, and then she said something like, "Oh, it's a complete shit box" or whatever. And the guy got so mad, just out of nowhere, like, "It's not a shit box." And
That is wild.
you know when you watch those cartoons where like the fucking smoke just comes out of the ears, and you could just see her. She just went the tomato red. And it was just the funniest thing ever. Like, they're like, you're dead. I thought it was pretty funny. How you fellas doing?
All right. Locking up deals, terminating deals, putting out fires. I
Nice.
think I'm a full-fledged wholesaler at this point.
I like it. You're learning from those terminations?
Yeah. But I'm still putting up shots.
Yeah. It's like what, 50 something days now, right? Close to 60?
65.
Ooh, 65.
Yeah.
I used to hate it when people ask, like, how's it going? What have you learned so far? So now I get to ask you, how's it going? What have you learned so far?
I mean, if you listen to them calls from the first week or two compared to now, my whole structure of the call is different. Like, it's wild compared to going from like what I feel like I should be saying because I've heard other people say it compared to what I have actually seen work for me to get a signed contract, to get somebody to come down on the price, to open up about their situation is like two completely different situations. Now,
That I will agree with you.
yeah, some people some leaders in the community probably won't like it because it's really NEQP, even though I don't follow or know any NEQP, but that's what I keep hearing is I'm using NEQP. And I'm
Well, you
just like, I
obviously
don't
don't
know,
follow it because it's NEPQ, not
whatever. Yeah, that thing. See,
NEQP.
that's how little I know. I'm just like, this has worked for me in the past. I'm gonna, I'm gonna,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I completely understand. I don't think you do too much of it. But you do some of it. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it either, you know.
Yeah.
But I've listened to some of your calls and it's definitely changed a lot. I'll tell you that much. I think I was on, was it yesterday or 2 days ago when I hopped on for a few minutes and I heard your call, so it's pretty good,
Yeah.
bro.
Yesterday, where the seller went from 60 to 37.
Yes.
Yeah. So she didn't want to sign. She opened the email. It's crazy. She opened the email, read the contract, sent me, forwarded the tax assessed values. I call her. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, oh, I don't want to sell it for that low because tax assessed value. Da 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 da. I got her down to 30 and got her to sign.
That's good. See? So you have changed a lot.
Yeah.
What I liked about that call was there was like a natural progression. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now
You
that's the
didn't ask if
opposite of
she
what
had
this
wiggle
one
room.
was.
What was that?
Yeah. That's the opposite of what this call from today was, because I got her down, but then I like confirm, and then I kill shotted her, and then she's like, no, I'm still at that number. And then I had to go back into motivation. Would that put you in a better position? How so? All the other stuff. And now I have to follow up because I failed to properly do that, properly educate. But it was still one of my, like, I think one of my best calls.
Nice. I'll definitely listen to it once I go for a walk. I usually walk afterwards, so.
RJ is going to review it tomorrow.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
Tomorrow.
So
What's
what?
tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday where he does the video reviews. Well, I mean, he's gonna review it on Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what?
We'll see how it goes. I'm sure he'll
We'll
have
see
some good
how
to
it goes.
say and some what the hell are you doing to say.
Well, about to find out. But you said it was 2 hours and what?
I
Timestamp?
think it was pretty much 2 hours on the dot. It was like either hour 59 or 2 hours and 1 minute or something like that. It was right around 2 hours.
Okay. I'll definitely look it up. Oh, I guess RJ said yep, he's gonna hook you up.
Yep.
That's it. Let's go, baby. How have you been doing? Alicine, right? Alicine, right?
Yes, Alusar. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I'm doing okay. Kind of ebbs and flows. I think I was telling the folks earlier that my biggest struggle has been consistency. So every time I drop off, I come back. It's like I have to learn how to talk to sellers all over again. So that's pretty much what I'm working on to get better at.
Okay. All right. What's causing the inconsistency then?
No, it's just my W-2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a cyclical W-2. I got seasons that get pretty busy, and then I get some time like this when I can really do it. I can go all in again. So,
Where are you located again?
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, what time do you go to work?
I go to work 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You have family? You have kids?
I do have kids. I have 2 kids.
Nice. What time do you usually leave home?
I leave home usually after like 7:20.
All right. Do you do anything for the kids in the morning or no?
When once school is back on track, I have to drop them to school, then I head out.
Okay, so then cool, dude. I just found 2 hours a day for you then. So why do you have inconsistency?
And the inconsistency really comes from when I have those crazy hours. Like I just focus all day on
You
the
what?
W2. I just focus all in on the W2. That's when I have these quarterly. So I do a lot of forecasting. So I do forecasting for like huge markets. So once that season is
Mm-hmm.
up, it's like heavy data work, right? And I have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
just
yeah.
get it done basically.
But I don't know if you understood my
I caught what
question
you
though.
said.
You
I
caught
think
what
you're
I said?
saying in the morning before I head out, if I can make some calls. Is that what you were trying to get to?
Yeah, like at 5:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I think that would work. That's what 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that
You're already in Discord by then, brother.
all right.
Fuck
Yeah, I
Discord.
give that a shot.
Just go make calls, dude.
Yeah, either way.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you,
I'll give that a shot.
I'm not saying anything wrong with Discord. You know, I'm a big proponent of it. But what I'm saying is, if you have such a small window, like 5:15 to 7:20, it's like maybe I wouldn't do Discord because maybe on Discord you're gonna get distracted. You know what I mean? Because you now have a very small window, so you got to be laser focused in those 2 hours,
Okay.
right? And so I would just buckle down and just dial. It doesn't matter how many people you talk to, but if you're talking to at least one person a day, then it's still part of your DNA. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you don't have to restart.
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm trying to get at.
No, yeah, I see your point. There's a point there for sure. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. I've never actually thought about that. I plan my day around like end of day, like after my day, then I just hop on. That's pretty much how I've thought about this, but that's a whole different angle.
Hey, son,
Yeah, and then
I just want to say, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Caesar, but I do just want to say one thing. You know, of course, TU is big on language. You said you'll give it a shot.
Okay, I'll do it. How about that? No, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it, and you know, just do it and track it and see how much change that brings on board. But you know, having those 2 hours in the morning, and then maybe if I can add in 3 hours or more in the evening. I think that'll be cool.
yeah,
But
because dude,
pretty much
I can already tell. Like, I mean, you already said it yourself. When you're doing your work, you're like 100 all in, focus on it. So I'm pretty sure there are nights when you come home and you're just dead beat tired.
totally, man. Totally. I don't
Yeah,
even want to
yeah,
talk to no one.
yeah, which is totally fine. Like that's just life. You get what I mean? So if you already know that you're going to be tired in the afternoon, then why not just do it in the morning? So at least you have no excuse then. You know what I mean? You just go. You're fresh. And then I know like everyone always asks like how did I get like so good or at least so good on the phone? But bro, like when I first started, that's all I did. My very first phone call every single day was at 5:15 a.m. like clockwork, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And the way I did it was like I started in Florida or like East Coast. I did it for 2 hours, and then I just keep moving from east to west. And then I would literally take a break from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. And then at 2 p.m. again, I would start again in Florida and then make my way to the West Coast again. Like
Yeah.
take advantage of the fact that we're in the West Coast is what I'm
That's a
trying to
huge
get at.
advantage for sure. That's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it's a huge advantage, bro.
Yeah, because if you wake up 5 a.m., you have a lot more of the day left ahead of you. Like, yeah, it's a big advantage.
Yep. Bro, when I went to, you guys weren't here, you guys weren't in TU yet, but it was the funniest. It was like October of 2024. I went to Hawaii for like 3 weeks. Dude, I would wake up at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, do like quick 15, 20 minutes burpees, and then I'd be on the phone live on YouTube at 3 a.m. Hawaii time because it was 6 o'clock California time and I was calling Florida. Yeah, but
Wow, that's a steal, man. Just bought yourself a whole lot of time there.
yep. Then I was done by 2 o'clock Hawaii time, so I still had the rest of the afternoon to just enjoy the paradise, you know. But it also means I just have to wake up early. All I'm saying is
That's a
just
good
take
balance.
advantage of the time zones.
Okay.
You know, like Jamil is fuck. He's all the way in the East Coast.
I'm dialing West Coast right now.
Well, I was gonna say not really, because on the nighttime that's when you can take off.
Hey, is Anesthesia there?
This is yours.
Hey, Anesthesia, it's Mark Watts. It looks like you spoke with my team a while back about selling a property over on Harpole Road.
Yes.
Are you still selling that?
Yes.
All right. What's the price you're looking to get for it?
I'd like to get at least 10 to 20 over. On it.
I hear you. What do you owe on it?
I'm not sure. I can take a look. I think it's like, I think it's like 360 if we did. Nah, it can't be that much.
You said-
Somewhere around in there. I'm not home right now, so I can't tell you.
I hear you, but you think it's somewhere around 360?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what did you say you need to walk with in your pocket?
At least 10 to 20.
10 to 20. Okay.
15 would be fine. I'll take the in between.
I hear you. Normally this is where I would ask how you came up with that price, but clearly you don't got much wiggle room.
No, I need some money to get me an RV to live in after sell the house.
Yeah, I hear you. Was there a reason why you didn't list it on the open market with a realtor?
I just took, I just been, it's been tough. My wife and we bought the house with died of COVID. So, it's been just really hard to deal with everything.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. That's got to be tough.
It is, yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will tell you, I do want to make sure that I'm helping you out from buying this. But I'll just be honest with you. I'm sure you've had this conversation before. Cash wouldn't work for you in your situation. Now there is a solution for you, but it's something that I'm not an expert or confident in myself. So what I can do is I can have somebody else reach out to you and see if they can help you out here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry that it couldn't be for you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but like I said, I just want to make sure whether I buy it, somebody else does, that you're gonna be all right. Because I could just tell you're going through a lot, and I've only talked to you for 30 seconds, you know?
yeah.
So
Well, I appreciate it. Like I said,
yeah.
being done for you. Because it is a nice neighborhood. I mean, all the schools are around here. So the houses around here generally go pretty fast. And I'm already halfway packed.
Caesar, do you want to call this sub 2 lead in Redding, California?
Thank you so much for your help, and I appreciate anything that you can do.
Okay. All right. I'll have them reach out to you at some point tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
I hate to like leave her at that kind of cliff note because as you can tell, she's definitely got a lot going on. But at the same time, you're muted. At the same time, I'm sub 2, I'm out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So on something like that, like at least ask, like, what's the PITI, what's the interest rate, how much they're paying for, how much arrears do they have?
Oh,
Like,
she's not even behind. At least she didn't tell me she was behind.
okay, but get some of those information and then like just ask her, hey, like, is there any way you can send over like copy your most recent mortgage statement, block out all the information, get some pictures, like just do a little bit of legwork so that when you pass it over to someone else, you can at least get a finder's fee. You know what I mean?
You're right. Yeah, because there's no
So
telling if
that's
that's even
all.
a real
But
sub 2 lead. Actually,
well,
now that I
that's
think
yeah,
about it.
yeah. Um, on something like that, it might be worth like spending 5 minutes, 10 minutes on it, and then cut it off quick. But just try to figure out what the situation, how a sub 2 may be a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, just no equity, huh?
Yeah, everything's going for what you
What was that?
asking. I only see one at 410. Everything else is at or below what she owes.
Oh, it's rough,
Yeah.
and it's in Reading.
Is that good, bad?
Reading is like up north, close to Oregon, maybe
Mhm.
like a couple more hours. But it's like the outskirt of California. So for wholesaling, it's pretty good because the price is not too high, and it's a rural enough where uh, where wholesaling would still work.
Okay.
But yeah, where'd the other two guys go? The heck?
I saw Chris drop something in the chat about possibly jumping on Discord earlier. So I'm assuming he's taking care of his son.
Oh, nice.
Ken.
Cool,
Remember
cool.
that lead from like 2 weeks ago that I said a wholesaler filled out a form about selling it and they were like almost trying to daisy chain it and then they fell out of contract. So I cold called the seller.
Yeah. I remember.
They just sent me a text instead it fell through. So I'm about to
Yeah,
call
what?
them. They just sent me a text and said because somebody else had picked it up after it fell through for them. And they just said that second sale fell through. So now I'm about to call them and see
Let's
if
go.
see if
Let's
we can make
go,
something
dude.
happen.
Let's go. But I'm gonna go for a walk, brother.
You can.
I thought you were gonna tell me something. But
Oh no.
nonetheless, man, like I drop in here and there, like listening to you guys, and you've grown a lot, bro. Just keep at it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, your calls are much, much better now. Still room for improvement, as we all have room for
Absolutely.
improvement always. But
Yeah,
overall, dude, fucking good, especially yesterday.
I
So
appreciate it.
I'll listen to this one today and see.
All right.
Cool.
Let me know what you think.
All right, then. Talk to you later.
All right, see ya. All right. So give me a call. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm gonna call this last lead, and then I'm gonna call it a night myself too. What was the rundown on this one again? Cascanine.
Hello?
Hey, I got your text.
Oh, okay, great. Just 1 second. Let me go in the other room and put you on speaker so my husband can listen to the conversation.
Okay.
Just 1 moment. Hey, Rick, you want to pause that? Marcus tells me that. I tell him I'm going to put him on speaker so you can listen to whatever we say. Just 1 second. Mark, can you hear me?
I can.
All right. You're on speaker and my husband's sitting next to me, so let's start from there.
All right. So it's Vicky and Rick, right?
Yeah.
All right. And you guys said that you are still looking to sell that property over on Cascanon?
We're interested, yes. We're not 100% positive, but we're interested.
Okay. What's the price you're looking to give for it?
Well, I know on Zillow it was $354, so I'm gonna have to. If you're interested, you're gonna have to give your best offer up front.
I hear
It
you.
needs work. It's old. It's in a prime location on a double lot. It's a diamond in the rough.
I hear you. But being that you're saying it needs work, was there a number you were hoping to walk away with?
Correct? About 300.
300?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look into this and see if I can make that happen. While I do, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
Here, I'm gonna hand you over to my husband. He's been working on it. I have not. I'm recently had my legs amputated, so I'm in a wheelchair and I don't get down there much.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, it's we've owned the place for many, many years. We have it free and clear. We don't need to sell it, but it's sitting empty right now, so it's only consuming money.
Okay, what was the I'm sorry, I can't just glance over that. Vicky, are you okay?
Yeah, she's fine. No, I mean, she's great. No
All
worries.
right. Okay. That just was a little bit of a shocker to the system for me is all. Um, now what was kind of the original game plan for you guys?
We were going to move down there and sell the house we're in. However, we don't want to go through all the BS of moving, so we're just going to sell that place instead and stay here. So we took a tax hit on it, but that's okay. We can live with that.
Okay. Now I may already know the answer to this, but what changed since for you to deviate from the plan that you had originally?
We don't want to move.
Okay. What
It's too far away from the airport.
And it's too far for the airport. We travel a lot. We do a lot of cruises. We're away a lot. And Astoria is just too freaking far from the airport. And there is no air service down there. And there probably never will be. They've tried before. It never happens. Not for very long. They get a government grant and have air service for a year or two. And then the government money goes away and they find out they can't continue to provide it.
Okay. So I mean, those were things that you knew beforehand. What made you think about doing it to begin with, making the move down there?
I don't know. Anyway, handicap accessible. Yeah, making the place handicap accessible. This place is easier than that place to do that with too.
Okay. Yeah, so it makes more sense for you guys to stay put than it sounds like.
Yep, it does.
Assumptive and closed-ended. What are you doing? Okay. So, I mean, you're saying it needs work and everything like that. Was there a reason why you didn't want to at least finish up the work and try to get this, 354 Zillow's calling it?
We had some tenants on it for one.
Well, I just don't want to try to manage the construction. I don't have the time to do it, so I'd rather let somebody else do it. And I'm my wife's full-time caregiver, so I don't really have time to do it. I have the skills, I just don't have the time. I have the skills, I have the tools, I don't have the time.
So how long have you been trying to do this?
We haven't really. It's selling the place. We haven't really.
That just came out of the blue.
It just kind of came out of the blue.
Okay. So, I mean, why don't you feel like you have any more time to put into it?
Because you're my full-time.
Because I'm my wife's full-time caregiver. I can't be an Astorian here at the same time.
Oh, I thought, okay, that makes more sense. You're her full-time caregiver. I misheard.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. I just don't have the time. Can't do it.
All right. So, I mean, let's see. If I buy this off you, of course, it's going to need that work that you mentioned and everything like that. How much more work is going to have to be put into it, dollars and cents wise?
Yeah, it needs honestly not a lot at all. It needs flooring throughout. Painting inside and out. In fact, the exterior paint is there. It's good Sherwin-Williams exterior paint, nice color too, very light green. That's there with the house, about 15 gallons of it. And new countertops in the kitchen.
New countertops, paint, flooring.
The heat works, the plumbing works, the roof is good. It's solid old house. It's a 1920s Craftsman. It's a great old house. It really is.
Okay. So how much for me to get a GC in there and finish that up?
Yeah, I really don't know anymore. It's post-COVID. I have no freaking clue.
Okay, I hear you, but no sort of ballpark. I know you're not well, you are a contractor, but neither am I. But you didn't have any sort of clue as far
I'd
as
say
what.
probably 20 grand. You know, if you managed it right.
Okay, and then what do you think it'd be worth once it was all the way fixed up?
350 easy.
350.
I mean,
Okay.
Zillow's showing at 356. Astoria is just nuts on property values. It's been in magazines. There's like the best small town on the West Coast to move to. Cruise ships started stopping there, and Astoria is just booming. Their new medical center going up. It's becoming the center for medical care in that kind of part of the coast there. So more old folks will go there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hot. It's a hot market there.
Okay. All right. So, let's see. If I buy it off you for the 300, I think that you might be right with the 20,000, but with that being said, you've done rehabs before. 10, 15, $20,000 can evaporate with the snap of a finger. So just to be on the just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put 35,000. Just absolute most, just to give me some cushion. Does that make sense? All right.
There's an old carport there that either needs to be torn. It probably just needs to be leveled. That'd be the best thing, and that's just tear down. So $500 to make that go away. It's rotting and gone. So I got to just get rid of it.
I hear you. So, I mean, if I buy it off you for the 300, I got to put 35 into it. Then I go sell it for 350. Once it's all said and done, I pay the realtors, closing costs, everything like that.
A friend who's a broker. Yeah, I have a friend down there that's a broker, and she was thinking, she's looked at the place, and she thought fixed up more like 400 was the number she had in mind. And she's walked the place with me and knows that market really well, like 20 or 30 years on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So let me ask you.
Happens to be an old friend.
Yeah, I hear you. And unfortunately, you guys can't finish it up yourselves. I wish you could, but I understand why you can't. Let me ask you, you've already been trying to sell this for at least once, possibly more, who knows?
We weren't even trying, but we weren't even trying then. This just came up like 6 weeks ago. It was an offer out of the blue, and I just said, why not? We contacted our friend to get her opinion. Yeah, and then I had my friend give me her opinion as well.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, what I don't want is to tell you I can do something, just, looking at numbers and then not be able to come through for you guys. Because when I say I'm going to do something, I want to be able to come, under promise and over deliver. With that being said, though.
Diligence too. Yeah, and we'll give you time to do that.
Yeah, I hear you. So, I mean, my only concern is you guys already fell out of contract once, and I don't want to be the second guy to do that.
Okay.
So, I mean, can I say you came up with the 300,000?
I mean, that was I was actually 295. That was the offer. And then he asked for more time and raised the offer.
You said that they came in at 295, and then they needed more time.
So more time. They needed more time. Their financing wasn't coming through, and then their financing did not come through.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Did they tell you?
The price to 300 at that point.
All right. So I mean, why do you feel like their financing didn't come through? Did they tell you why?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
All right. Just because I'll be honest with you, my only concern is that they were trying to wholesale the property and then they're quote unquote
Very like them.
yeah.
I had another realtor from a local town who told me that they had been sending out emails trying to relist it. So it sounded like either a scam or someone was trying to flip it real fast.
Yeah, so that's exactly what it was then. They were trying to wholesale your house. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I do it too, if it's what's best for the seller. You know what I mean? But if they weren't transparent, then that's obviously no good. So my only concern is that they came in at the 300 number, ran numbers that didn't necessarily work, and then they tried to find somebody else. They couldn't do it, and then they just said my finance fell apart or whatever the case may be. But in all actuality, it's just no cash buyers were willing to pay that or more. So let me ask you, if nobody comes in at the 295, 300, whatever the case may be, what's the plan for you guys?
We may just reassess the whole situation. We may decide to move back there after all. Or have it ourselves.
Convenient thing, so it's not a.
It's all up in the air. It's not like we have to sell it. We're not in dire straits.
I hear you. I'm just trying to kind of understand the situation.
Such things for us. That's all.
We purchased it in 2003. My mother purchased it in 1965, so it does have sentimental value to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that is, yeah, like you said, sentimental value. It's very important. And maybe the best.
Great dollars either.
Yeah. So I mean, I know you guys said that it's hard with the wheelchair. Once again, Vicky, that's got to be difficult for you. I'm sorry to hear about that. Far from the airport and everything like that. I mean, do you feel like that's what's going to be best for you guys in this situation? Is to move down there, or?
Oh, for sure. You know, it's 45 miles versus 95 miles to the airport, so that's actually a big deal in the wintertime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could definitely see that. So, what's kind of most important to you guys from selling this then?
More money to cruise.
More money to cruise the world, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're selling, so we can spend the money.
I hear you.
Very good.
So, I mean, where do you guys feel like it would be a fair price for you guys to continue to travel the world and everything like that, but still leave meat on the bone for me to be able to actually come in and perform for you guys?
I don't. You do your due diligence. You go look at it, decide what you think, or get your people to look at it, and come back with what you think is a fair offer.
All right. Let me ask you, if all the real offers.
Thanks on it. So if you have access to anyone to go look at it, it's accessible.
Yeah, I hear you. And of course the 300 that like you said, they were trying to wholesale it. And there's nothing wrong with that if they're being transparent with you, but if real offers that were actually going to close came in, I mean, let's see.
I mean, our broker said the tough part is right now the only thing that's selling is cash offers because of the interest rates being so high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if somebody came in actual cash, but they were somewhere in the lower 200s, would that kill you guys, or?
No, I wouldn't go lower 200s.
Where were you thinking then?
Yeah, more. Yeah, I might go like 285, something like that. Not any lower than that. I say I'll work something out and put a renter in there first.
Okay. All right.
Zillow says we can get $2,500 a month as a rental, I don't think so, but
No, I could.
that's what
I
they say.
could. Their Astoria is so impossible.
I know people that have been looking for rentals for over a year, and they're moving to Longview, which is 50 miles away, to find a place to rent. I have people every day calling me wanting to rent it.
And
We
what's
don't really want to
what's
be landlords. We had bad tenants in there, and
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. What stopped you guys from doing that?
Yeah, exactly that experience.
Mhm.
We will something more carefully if that's the road we go down.
Yeah, yeah, you learn from your mistakes. That's true. What bad experiences did you have though?
I just got left enough to clean up. That's all. It wasn't a big deal.
lots of trash, lots of damage.
How much damage did they do?
Just plumbing mainly.
What?
That's easy for me.
What were they flushing toys down there?
It's just
Yeah. All right. So I mean, I guess.
that's all with the ice. So that's all taken care of. But because it's a simple plumbing system anyway, it's not a big house.
Okay. All right. So I mean that maybe that's the best route for you guys to go. I'm not entirely sure, but if you fix it all the way up, you rent it out and everything like that. Let me just ask you, how would that work, especially if you're saying you're 50 miles away, and you have to care for your wife full time?
I hear you. I could use a management agency that way because again, I own a free employer, so the expenses are low on it.
Okay. All right. So I mean, that is an option entirely. Hmm. Okay. I mean, the 285, can I ask, was there any significance behind it?
No, just a number out of my head.
And I guess the game plan for you guys, if nobody comes along and gives it to you, is
I'll sell it and put a rare in. I said it's not but about 3 or 4 weeks away from of myself to have it ready to rent.
okay. Wait, did you say 3 to 4 weeks?
Exactly. To have a simple rental, it's just not. It's mostly paint,
Yeah.
flooring, and countertops is done.
What would the game plan for Vicky be in those 3 to 4 weeks?
Come with me.
So
She
she
can survive during the day. I mean, it's not the end of the world. And I have cameras on her when I'm away, so not a big deal.
so she can maneuver around the house, the house down there?
The wheelchair, so yeah, she can move around the house.
Okay. Well, I knew that. I'm saying it wasn't. I thought that you said it wasn't very wheelchair accessible down there.
Well, I got this house set up where she can get around it pretty good. You know, she's been in the chair for 3 years. It's not a new thing.
Okay. All right. So I mean,
Can't put her to work painting anymore.
yeah. So you're saying you'll drive down to Astoria every day,
Yeah.
do some work, and then.
It's about a 1 hour drive at the most.
All right. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you're willing to do, then like I said, I'm not everybody. As an investor, I'm not everybody's solution, and sounds like that may not be the case here. Yeah, because for me to be able to come in,
Neighbors that are looking on me.
what was that?
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I do want to make sure it's a win-win situation. If you need the 285, you need the 285. But for me to make sense of it, and just be able to keep the lights on, I'd have to be somewhere closer to 220, I'm thinking.
Sure. Let me think about that. That's not a terrible offer. Let me chew on that a little bit. Give me a call in a couple of days. We'll think about it.
Okay. Yeah, that I can do that. Let me ask you though, what is it that you'll be thinking about?
Which direction I want to go?
All right. And then what'll be the deciding factor for you?
I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't hear his question.
What would be the deciding factor?
Don't know. Because we hadn't thought seriously about selling it until this offer came through.
Yeah, this has been a relatively recent thing that we were even considering selling the place. So Yeah, get back to me in a couple of days.
All right. When were you thinking? Like, what's today? Today's Tuesday.
What is that? Today is Tuesday. Yeah.
All right. So
Get put that Thursday. That's good.
Thursday around this time or earlier, later?
That's good. Yeah, no, this is good time.
All right. So I'll give you a call Thursday at 7:30.
Very good. And your name is Mark, is that correct?
Yep.
And I go by Rick and Vicky.
All right, Rick and Vicky. Like I said, if it's not a fit for us, then we'll just part as friends. We'll be fine either way.
Very good. Thank you, man.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Very good, Mark. Thank you.
Bye. Was there did I just miss motivation, or because they didn't say jump off a bridge or something like that, and that was $60,000 under what $65,000 under what they wanted. But at the same time, they're saying, I'll just rent it. I'll just rent it. I don't care if I got to drive 50 miles one way every day. Was it a facade? Did I not do a good job on discovery? Was that just a get off my phone? I don't think so. Whoever's watching, what do y'all think? Hmm. I don't know. All right, folks. Well, I'm calling it a night. I will see y'all tomorrow.